Hello, everyone, and welcome to UFG 2012. It's MK9. I'm 16-bit. This is DMS.
No, ladies and gentlemen, you are not in a time warp. It is actually Combo Breaker 2018. And
confused.
what you see on your screen is correct. We are playing MK9 right now. It is the revival, ladies and gentlemen. We've got all the old school players and some new school players attempting to play this game.
Yeah, it's basically a retirement home out there. It's bad.
Yeah, this guy's back.
Yeah. They pulled me out of the mothballs for this. And it looks like we're going to have Sonic Fox versus Burrito Voorhees. Can we call him King Jr. for today?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
This is Nostalgia Day, so we're calling him King Jr.
It is ironic, though. We're starting a Nostalgia tournament with two 13-year-olds.
Yes, Sonic Fox was 13 years old. He's playing Naked Melina.
Yeah,
Flesh
that's
Pit
right.
Melina.
That's right. And, man, I'm getting a list of the matches coming up. We got some good ones.
Can we theorycraft right now?
I mean, I'm down for – I promised on Twitter hot takes, scorching hot takes, melt-your-face hot takes.
I'm going to throw it out there. How do you think Sonic Fox would have done in MLG? Because everyone said, you remember this, he would win the Big E tournaments.
I was one of them.
He would beat Kevo the Man, but he'd never be at the MLG events. And everyone's like, oh, Sonic Fox is the best. Well, he's not beating us. He's not here with us. How did you feel about it then? How do you feel about it now?
At the time, I was one of those guys.
Okay.
I've always been a results guy. I don't care about the hype. I don't care about the online sets. I want results. And he wasn't going to the big tournaments, so I would critical of that.
Okay.
I played him at NEC. Halfway through the first game, I remember distinctly sitting in the chair where I was, and I thought, oh, God. If he was competing then, at 15 years old, he would have been one of the top 20 players in the world. If we were still playing this game now, he would be playing Cabal, and he would be the best in the world. And there's a lot of people my age who want to deny that. The results are what they are. It's not like Sonic's better than me, and that's so fun to admit. The results are what they are. He's the best endurance player of all time, and he would have been one of the best, absolute best in the world at MK9 if he continued to play. It is what it is. It's not fun to admit, but it is what it is.
Because I feel like at that time he didn't get a lot of credit for winning those Big E tournaments because he wasn't in MLG.
Him doing well at NEC was a wake-up call to me. You could tell he was extremely good.
Yes.
Everything that made him good, he still had, he always had. So, King Jr. King Jr. is another guy who I didn't ever see him play MK9. I know he played in 2015. And Sonic's actually going to go with Sonya, not Melina, who he had switched to towards the 2014 era.
Yep. Played both of them. Love Sonya.
Now, this is interesting because this is a match of two characters with OD down 4s, but Sonya's just a little bit more OD. And unfortunately for Cyrex, he doesn't have a lot of range to combat it.
But Cyrex just needs to get that one touch and start his shenanigans with the bomb. Oh.
Right. All the footsies in the world don't matter when you die in one hit, and he can actually kill you for trying to break.
Okay, here we go. This King Jr. Remember, everyone is rusty right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put the disclaimer out there. Most people haven't played this game in 6 years.
Right.
So it is what it is. People are trying to remember their combos from 6 years ago.
Part of the meta of today will be what combos do you remember and what's safe to go for and how much. A lot of things, I've talked to a couple of people and it's like, oh, I practice my combos, but I don't remember anything about matchups.
And that's to be expected.
Right. And there you just see a big punish missed. And Sonic is just playing super aggressive, which you'd expect
from Sonic. As he always does.
Yeah. And it's
every game.
It's very smart for this tournament.
As you can see, he got blown up in the middle of a sound mode.
Oh, wow. Excellent. EX cartwheel, one of the best armor moves in the game. It's really a why not move. It's like kind of the queen of why not moves. You cannot go wrong for doing it.
I mean, much blood.
You can't neutral jump it, but then she can delay it. My God was especially really good at it. Remember My God?
Yes.
Lord My God?
He played KI and MK.
3-time EVO finalist.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know what code they're doing.
Did
Classic
you know Cookie
music?
is here?
I didn't know.
Cookie's here. He didn't enter, though, so I was sad.
Is Cookie cosplaying?
Yes, he is.
Who?
He's in a dress, and he's got lip gloss on.
Is it like a cosplay, or he's just wearing a dress?
That's a good question.
Yeah, dude, Cookie's awesome.
I have to ask him. He might be Katana.
Yeah, Cookie cosplaying as Katana was one of my favorite things about that EVO. Oh, wow. I didn't even remember that move. Like, I haven't fought a Sonya since 1987. Like, Ronald Reagan was president the last time I played this matchup.
Oh, the old jokes are going to keep coming tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, remember, a key thing about this stage, it doesn't apply to this matchup, but it's nice to refresh. This is actually the longest stage in the game.
Yep.
If you recall, stage length was part of the meta of this game.
That actually mattered.
Yeah, that was actually a thing. And those were back in the days where we didn't have random select. People actually would counterpick the stages. Yep. True old school 2011 scumbagger. And this is looking just extremely dominant.
Does he remember the fatalities? No.
No
He
way.
messed up. He botched it. He botched the fatality, ladies and gentlemen. Can we zoom in on Sonic Fox for botching the fatality?
Unfortunately, Sonic wouldn't let me put on his fur hat today because he claimed it wouldn't fit. But I talked him into letting me try, and he was actually right. It didn't fit.
Yeah, he came in full costume today.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to tweet out a picture of me wearing Sonic's thing.
At least you tried. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I tried. We have a smoke pit.
Dude, do you remember Smoke, Smoke, Smoke?
I do.
Dude, that was so hype.
Yeah.
The smoke chance.
Unless you were fighting it.
Unless you were fighting it. That was painful.
Now, this is an interesting character choice because similar to Cyrex, he can, like, kill you in one hit. But, unfortunately, Sonya is probably a very hard match. She can actually punish the smoke bomb. She outfootsies him pretty badly. She doesn't really care about his runaway, so he's switching characters probably more for comfort than just a hard counter pick. He is doing a good job blocking the overhead, though, which is impressive. And I don't know if he's doing that on accident or he actually has good child reactions. These kids have the best reactions.
They really do.
That's why us old men have to retire and become commentators.
And game developers.
And it's worth saying, by the way, Tom Brady was scheduled to be here. Unfortunately, he had a flight problem, and he could not be here. And I hope, Rick, let you know, you're contractually obligated to complain about Sub-Zero once per hour.
Oh. Okay, that's part of the contract. I'm sorry. And Sub-Zero players. I got to remind everyone that I'm the better Sub-Zero player. Okay.
Man, the use of that armor is so strong. It's just, I think one thing that, as a fighting game community, we really developed since MK9. I think we've all got better. I thought I was better in Justice than MK9. I think everyone is. One thing that stuck out to me is our use of armor. I think when MK9 was in its prime, there were very few people, maybe Carl and a few others, who effectively used armor on hit instead of just always just waiting for a block opportunity.
Yes.
Sonic would have been great at that.
Absolutely. He's good at abusing those kinds of mechanics in every game he plays.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the best things he does. And he also has the reactions to recognize that he got hit with a down 3 and then to armor. And I can already see GGA Dizzy. Well, he's not even GGA. We're still calling him GGA.
He's GGA forever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just do it.
Today he is.
Just do it.
He's still definitely a part of our scene, even though he's not officially on the team. And it looks like Ketchup must have defeated Dab.
Wow.
Because I think they were going to – I could be wrong. Do not immediately jump off a bridge if you're a Dab guy. That might not actually be true. But I think they played, and this means Ketchup won.
Do we have confirmation of that? Statistic men.
Okay, and
it's correct.
Well, this is huge because I can definitively tell you, Dab came in here wearing mittens, and I'm like, Dab, what's with the mittens? And he's like, these are hand warmers. Which, the building's warm. He told me he was so serious about playing MK9 that he had these hand warmers on, and apparently he is lost in pools to Ketchup.
I mean,
that is a.
Has Ketchup been practicing?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
I've spoken to both Ketchup and Mustard, and they have not been practicing.
This is just muscle memory. That is so impressive.
Yeah. Or maybe Sector's OD and Slips and I were right the whole time.
Let's go back. Let's see. There was Gross.
PPJ.
There's guy in Chicago. Guy won in Chicago.
Well, Kizzle was from St. Louis, but he played with us.
He won
he won
UFGT.
Power Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was
yeah,
2011.
Kizzle wasn't 2012.
2012.
He was super good. PPJ played. Kizzle and PPJ had
PPJ, Gross.
different play styles.
Yes.
Eclectic was an underrated Sector player in the later half of the game's life. Never really got a big top 8, but a solid player if you played him. Who else was there? There's got to be more.
I feel like those were the major Sector players.
And Ketchup and Mustard, obviously. We think of Foxy, Ketchup, and Mustard, these UK players. We think of them as like going to our tournaments a lot now. That used to not be the case.
Not at all.
They came here one time for EVO, and that was it.
And Foxy was injured when he came to EVO.
Now, this is actually intriguing because there's some story behind here. Aaron actually played the UK guys in a 5v5, and he OCV'd them. And as far as I know, Ketchup has never had a run back. There's no way they've ever played again.
Nope.
And when you talk about matchup knowledge, they're basically tied here because Ketchup would have played with Foxy a lot, but Aaron would have played with PPJ and Kizzle a lot. So this will just be a Styles thing. Like not AJ Styles, not the phenomenal one. It'll be a Styles clash of, did the Foxy matchup experience match up with Aaron? Did the PPJ matchup experience match up with Ketchup? this is also an intriguing match because Sector to me has great footsies in theory, on paper. The problem is it doesn't lead to any damage. The rocket's good, the flamethrower's tremendous, homing rocket's great, but it just doesn't do a lot of damage. So he'll be able to keep Cage out, he'll be able to footsie him, out zoning him. You're seeing it right now, but you can see it's not doing a ton of damage. And then his armor is non-existent, and his pokes are pretty bad. So when Cage gets in, it's going to be an absolute nightmare for Ketchup.
Yep, as we can see right now.
Yeah, this is exactly what's happening right now. And obviously, you know, Dizzy is, in my opinion, the best in the world up close pressure in this game.
Absolutely.
He is the best Cage in the world, and he was the absolute best at counter poking that I played. You know, I'm sure some people are like, oh, you're biased. That's fair. Well, hold that. I'm on the mic and you're not. The EX nut punch, you know, I said earlier that armor's pretty weak in this game. He actually has an invincible move. It's very unique. He is fully invincible. The only thing you can do is block it, let it whiff, or actually throw it. In NRS games, typically invincibility loses to throw, one of our many, many weird quirks. And so far, that first round went exactly what you'd expect.
Exactly.
Oh, nice interruption. He remembered that. It went exactly what you expected. Ketchup was in control. Cage got in one time. Ketchup folded.
Yep. The risk reward is definitely in Johnny's favor.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And that's why Sector is not like a top tier character, but he's decent. He's solid. Wow, that was really smart use of that invincibility.
Is he a solid B+ player?
Exactly. He broke. Now, unfortunately, he's not going to have any bar. Yeah. I have often said that when Cage has multiple bars and you have one hit left, he's like better than Kenshi. Like, you're done. Between EX Shadow Kick and EX Fireballs, you have no options. It's like playing a Wound Cowboy matchup. You have no options at all. Yeah. If you get bodied that bad in your catch-up and you haven't been practicing, you just did the nod. You have to just nod and be like, I'm bodied.
Just accept it.
Yeah, right. I'm sure Ketchup right now is like, well, I'm bodied. But let's see if he can make any kind of adjustments.
Notice he's playing a little more aggressive now instead of going for the rockets.
Yeah, it's a good point. He immediately went in with jabs and down 4. There you go with the rocket. But you're right. You had a good observation. He used the rocket and then he did not walk back. Yeah, he's using it to get in.
He's walking forward.
Yeah, I like it. It's a complete turnaround, and gimmicks like that, kind of weird play, is an effective strategy in a nostalgia tournament like this.
It is.
Actually, I mean, that's just a good strategy in
general, yeah. But yes, especially now when everyone's out of practice.
Now, I like he's got the life lead, and now he's going to kind of go back more now that he has the life lead. Smart stuff. Okay, the problem is, will he use the breaker? And Aaron knew he might break her and went to the throw instead. Good wake up attack.
Teleport. I agree.
Did you know there's a weird thing in the game where in training mode, EX moves on wake up actually have far less invincibility than a real match?
Did not know.
Yeah, so you would practice stuffing it, and it'd be like pretty easy, and then in a real match it'd be super hard. It once asked me, because at UFGT, I had this setup to beat that move, but in a real match it has more invincibility, and I lost. I was furious.
I bet you were. Old 16-bit is not this calm, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, I was a monster. And Dizzy looking very dominant right now. Ketchup strategy not working this round, but he does have a round ahead, so he can afford to lose this round. Yeah, he's not even going to try. Often when it's in the other round, you don't get meter for blocking, so you just let go of block, take the hit. Now he's going to have 3 bars.
He's got a full bar,
yeah.
So it's all good.
So Ketchup still remembers the mechanics of the game. Oh wow, very precarious position for Ketchup trying to jump back. Now, the world will never know. Did Aaron mean to tech that throw, or was he just mashing 4-3? Good fundamentals from Ketchup. Good neutral with that palm. I think it's back 2. Yeah, really nice use of that. It outranges anything Johnny can do.
Now,
really good poke out.
Steve, has Dizzy been practicing at all?
He has been playing for about a week and a half.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
would say he's playing, yeah, I mean, he's playing, 60% or something. Probably better than most people here, but, it's not like he's, like, in MLG level play.
Understood.
This is anyone's game right now. Oh, not anymore. Ketchup will go to losers, but he didn't do too bad considering.
Wait,
it's a first
3 out of 5.
Yeah,
3 out of 5.
I keep.
Yeah.
I'm so used to this game
being 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
You're right. Not today.
Now, if you're Ketchup, after the first game, you're like, all right, I'm bodied. But then the second game was super close.
Yep.
So you're like, all right, I'm getting better the more I play.
He's adapting. Now let's see if he can turn it around in his favor.
Round 1, fight.
I wonder why he uses human Sector. Does he think he's cooler, or is there a strategic reason?
Are there any other than cosmetic benefits?
Not that I remember. With Cyrex, they
With
actually
Cyrex,
had
they
a
were.
teleport. Right.
Yeah.
I was actually, someone was asking me today who did better against Katana, and I was talking about that. With Sector, I'm sure these Sector mains are going to tell me there's like a one frame. You know, there is. I'm sure there's something, but not that I remember.
You think it's placebo, whatever they think it is?
Yeah, there's also. It's also possible they think there's a difference and it's not real.
It's not there. Yeah.
Johnny Cage wins.
Man, a very dominant round for Dizzy here. When you play a zoning character against Cage, that's just going to happen, and you can't let it get to you. Cage trying to jump over that back two. Oh, goes for the rocket.
All right, so now Ketchup isn't walking back or going forward. He's standing in the spot, waiting for Cage to approach
To
him.
come in, right.
Exactly.
And he is doing a good job poking out, but Sector's not really getting much reward on the poke out, which is one of the scariest things about playing Cage. Nice back two. If that back two led to a combo, he'd probably be winning this set. But if wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean, and that's not the case.
Not at all. Uh-oh. He got the opening he was looking for.
Again, a
And he got the
competitive
round.
game.
Fight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's just kind of letting Aaron get in,
Yep.
which is not too bad of a strategy because he can then kind of play his mid-range game.
He's trying to counter poke.
Oh, good blocking. You can see right there, he just blocked an overhead crouching. One of the weird things about MK9 is if you block an overhead or low on the last frame, you actually will stay crouching or ducking instead of getting back up. So it'll look like you're blocking an overhead crouching, but you actually were standing up. MK9 is full of weird quirks. That's,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, it's one of the charms of the game. When you play this game, you definitely understand you are playing a wacky game.
I remember there was a whole thread dedicated to the Toasty.
Oh, the
effect.
Toasty boost. Oh, yeah.
It was a huge thread. I'll never
Oh.
forget that.
We'll see. Oh, man, he's going to have to break.
Yep.
He's still in a good position here. Oh, yeah, there's again, there is not a lot he could do there.
There wasn't much he could do there. And that's the game. Dizzy's not going to bother to go for a fatality. He's just going to take the 3-0 and walk off.
Yeah. So Dizzy's going to move on. He's probably in the third round of the tournament now, probably. And this pool also has Forever King, Delrak, Mr. Aquaman. And we have an awesome ad from the fine folks at Samsung.
Here's an invitation to the whole wide world. From your brother to your sister to your best friend's girl. Don't bring that bad day with ya. Leave it at the door. If you got money in your pocket, it don't mean nothing if you ain't where it is. If you ain't where it is.
You know what you should do with that Galaxy?
What's
Play
that?
Injustice 2 Mobile. I do, and I just got Energized Starfire last night. I was super excited. I popped off hard.
Nice plug.
I got
like
my
that.
operations going right now.
I like that plug. Very appropriate. Now, coming up, welcome back to Combo Breaker 2018. Up next, we've got Sonic Fox versus JWE Combros.
Combros is from Detroit, I
Detroit,
think? Yeah, definitely a
Michigan.
Midwest
T
player.
Grizzly.
If you are at a Midwest tournament, Combros is there. He is a long-time solid hand player.
In every NRS game.
Right, in any NS game, he's
In
going
this
to play
game
it.
specifically, he plays Sonya,
Yeah.
as does Sonic Fox. So we'll either see a Sonya mirror or a Sonya versus Melina.
Yeah, what do you think? Will Sonic go to Melina, which is probably a bad match, but he might not want to play the mirror, or will he just say, all right, I'm going to play the mirror?
I feel like Sonic Fox likes to assert his dominance.
Yeah.
So he's going to opt for the mirror. Let's find out.
You might be right. It looks like you are correct.
Yep. We got the Sonya mirror.
All right.
That's what he likes to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart choice. I think Melina would be a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they're doing classic music. Sonic wasn't alive when that soundtrack was made.
That's actually a true statement.
It's actually super annoying knowing some of these kids are now better than I was and they weren't alive when MK was like new. You have to kind of, as an old washed up guy, you have to kind of resent it.
It makes you feel really old, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
He just punished with 4 cartwheel, which is actually one of my scorching hot takes was I actually feel Sonya players. All right, I'm gonna give some. I'm gonna actually right now.
Go ahead.
If you are pregnant, if you have a weak of heart, or if you are over the age of 70, you may need to turn off your stream because these takes are gonna be hot, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be uncorporate Steve. I'm gonna go in. Right? Are you ready? Sonya players were one of the most unoptimized seen. I never played a Sonya that counterpitted with 4 cartwheel as well as Dizzy counterpitted with 4-3 or Wound Cavalier counterpitted with 4-4. They always would do dive kicks or armor when they could have counterpoked to punish pokes or punish down one cutter. And that's just one simple example of how unoptimized the Sonya community was. I believe she was better than people thought, and people already thought she was top 5.
That's a fair statement.
I think Sonya players got complacent and lazy and relied on what made her OD instead of playing the game. I do not think there was a player that played Sonya that was as technical as some of the best in the world like I just listed. And if there was, people would see she's even better than people thought. And simple logic like, oh, Katana zoned Sonya out, she can't do anything, was probably not actually true. They just did down 4 and cartwheel and dive kick and just kind of played all derpy and would win anyway. I think if there was serious money on the line and some of the young guns like Dragon that play more optimally or Theo, some of the newer guys, we would see it. Sonic Fox himself would have done it. How's that for a scorching hot take?
I don't disagree with you.
That said, in their defense, a lot of us doesn't play on optimal. I did not. I could have played Katana better.
Everyone told you that, and you yelled at them on your pod. I listened to all your podcasts.
No, you're right, because at the time I'm winning anyway, so we didn't need to. The point is not that these guys weren't talented players, because a lot of us. The point is the level of play has just risen. Technical knowledge is better. The knowledge of frame data is better. Training mode's better. Online is better. We have better access. I'm not suggesting that some of the older Sonya players could not have used the talent they have to adapt to the environment. I'm just saying the younger players that have these tools would have been in there too.
So Sonic Fox took that 2 rounds to 1. Sonya lost a lot of her tank top in the process, and no one's complaining.
She's really, really bloody.
Yeah.
It's the battle damage is weird. My favorite is Kung Lao has an eye hanging out.
And he's still alive.
Like, he won the fight, but you're now, like, half blind. Like, it's going to be hard. You don't have depth perception to throw your hat.
I wish that actually affected gameplay. That would be entertaining.
Like, half the screen's blacked out.
Right. Or his hat just has horrible accuracy.
Man, all we see right now is pressure.
Pressure.
No footsies at all. They're both just going in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Down 2.
And her down 2 is awesome. A lot of characters, the down 2s in this game are a mixed bag. Some of them are really slow and ineffective, and there's a handful that are really, really fast and good. She's one of them. It's also a smart thing to use in a nostalgia tournament instead of going for standing normals as your anti-air to just, all right, I'm just going to get like 12% do an uppercut.
Why not?
Yeah. Oh. Man, regular oh, I love it. Regular cartwheel and EX cartwheel.
Yep.
I was actually saying the other day that Sonic is the kind of guy that would do EX cartwheel on block, EX cartwheel on block, EX cartwheel on block, start giggling, then do regular
cartwheel.
Yeah, and you'd get hit.
And you'd get hit by it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute.
Good dive kick.
Winnable.
Yeah, oh, it's very, very winnable.
Definitely winnable.
Nah,
Ooh,
never
nice. Mid fireball to low fireball. I like that.
I didn't even remember what her EX fireball looked like.
Mission accomplished.
I like that a lot.
Mission accomplished.
That was so clutch by Sonic Fox. As he's giggling. Comp Bros looks a little salty about that one.
Yeah. I think when you're a Comp Bros, it's not like you're pissed if you lose to Sonic, but you want to make it competitive. And he was like, that was my game, man.
That was
like,
his game,
I was
and
making
he
that
knows
comeback.
it.
Yeah, I was making that comeback. Can I get a game? Oh, there you go, though. Good start for him.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can fit.
No,
Nope, Sonic
never
Fox
mind.
just press EX cartwheel through the pressure.
Man, no anti-air right here. It's always scary in this game. Every time you hit a down attack, you might get an input bug. That's part of the meta. This is the game we choose to play. So you add in 5 years of rust, fears about input bug, fears about him doing a dive kick instead, fears that you're washed up. Anti-air is going to be scary. He who dares wins. The top 8 will be full of people who have the guts to try it.
And you know Sonic Fox doesn't care.
Sonic Fox doesn't care at all. He'll just do it. If you jump at Sonic Fox and he fails to anti-air and you get a 50% combo, he'll just try it again.
Yep.
Sonic just lost half his life and is laughing about it.
And Combros just won with the skin of his teeth. Literally a pixel left.
Which is always tough in this game because the shift game is so high. Oh, Combo's doing a great job out pushing Sonic right now. Oh, excellent instant dive kick. Man, this is looking dominant.
Absolutely.
Never mind. Still a long way to go.
It's not over yet.
Yeah.
Combros just needs one more touch.
Notice Sonic has stopped doing the. Never mind. I was going to say on block and is now jumping over,
Yep.
but then he did it. Now Compros is on the
Then
board.
He did the EX cartwheel, which blew the breaker. So
Yeah.
he didn't have breaker anymore. He used the bar. And then Combros just cleaned it up.
Combo's looking very happy right now. What if Compros takes out Sonic in pools?
This can happen.
It could happen. Compros is one of those guys who's always capable of beating good players. Like in any given tournament, he's the guy you see in your pool, and he's not a top seed, but you got to practice for him.
You have to respect him.
Yeah. He's like the definition of those journeyman guys who.
He's an upper-level player
Yeah.
who can beat the best
Yeah,
on
he
any
could
given day.
theoretically upset anyone, so
Yep.
you got to take him seriously. Oh, excellent neutral jump punch, reading that cartwheel. Combros seems to have absolutely woken up right now. Like, I think he was in some kind of like coma for the past 5 years, and now he's ready to go. Never mind, Sonic gets the anti-air, good conversion. That breaker was, that was a little questionable a little bit. But maybe he'll make me pay for that comment by winning this game. Nope.
Zone wins.
Now Sonic on set point.
Fight.
All right, Combros trying to find his way in right now. Sonic Fox kicks over. Jab, jab, jab. Corner carry. He drops.
Oh,
There's that
Down
big, nice
forward.
down forward to keep him
yeah,
out.
keep Sonic has gone to full-on defensive play right now just to close this out.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. He's just going and using strings no one even remembered were in the game.
Which at this point is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I had forgotten some katana moves.
I
Oh,
believe
Combo's
it.
looking strong right now. He could tie this up in rounds and keep himself alive.
He's going to be so mad at himself if he drops this round.
Oh, oh. All right. He's looking
Oh,
good.
he did it. He
Compros is in here.
he
He's
just
looking
hit Sonic
competitive.
Fox with the Sonic Fox.
Yeah, I mean, just do it.
Absolutely.
Fight.
Man, it'd be pretty hype if we start the stream early with Compros
Defeating
sending
Sonic Fox.
to losers. That would really set the stage. And that was a great whip punish.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, Compros is looking really strong right now.
He is. He's
Has
trying
he
to
even
close it
secretly
out.
been practicing? That's not
Not
fair.
that I know of.
That's not fair. Oh, wow. Excellent. This is... Compros is...
He's getting back into the groove right
yeah,
now.
I think he's looking great.
Oh my goodness.
What a read.
What?
He deserves this game.
He does.
Wow. What?
Oh my God, he's feeling himself. That's two.
Is this a thing?
That's two.
Is this a thing?
He's feeling it. I see it.
I think he literally told V-Man to get lost or whatever the advice. He did this just to get out of here.
I got this.
What do you think the advice was? Do more EX cartwheels?
He's like, you got this, man. You can do it. V-Man's just hyping him up. That's his buddy,
Round
best friend.
This
They always travel together.
this would be a fun scenario. Now the thing about Sonic is you never, ever, 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 ever count him out.
Nope.
Sonic loves to win and hates to lose, even when he's not. You know, even this tournament's fun, but Sonic still wants to win.
Unless he's fighting Goichi in Dragon Ball.
I don't understand that reference.
You said never count him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Sonic is just going in super hard. All offensive. Excellent whip punish. Compros has done an excellent job walking out of the range of her jump-ins and punishing the whip jump attack. He's done it like 3 times now. Sonic's doing the first round. Close round though.
Now he's focusing more. During the game, there was less laughter, more
Yeah.
direct attention to what's going on.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely realized, all right, this is fun and games. I am in danger right now.
Like, the people at home can't see it, but we can. And he's got a very intent look on his face.
Yeah, he actually looks like right now he's in Evo.
He's in the zone.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately didn't get the combo though. And you can see he went for the walk back with punish. Oh, that's a big combo. Sonic had to break. Going for the down 4 energy blast. Now Sonic's not whiffing anymore. You can see Combros whiffing the forward 4 because he predicts a whip punish, but there is no whip to punish. So Sonic has completely turned it around, and Sonic's going to take it. Good set though.
You know what? That's okay. Because
Yeah.
Comp Bros put up a great fight. I'm sure he's not mad at his overall performance, just losing that one round to the EX Fireball.
Now it looks like we're going to have Forever King up. Maybe?
Yep, King and Delriek.
It's King.
Yes, sir. Lots of old school players right now.
Delrak, who I haven't seen.
I haven't seen him since UFGT 10.
Yeah, 15, 20 years.
20
Sindel player.
14. Nope, I got a Facebook memory today. It was 2014. That's the last time I saw him.
He has always just played Sindel. That's absolutely what I would
4
expect
years
right now.
ago, man. It was when Injustice won.
Iron Galaxy designer. Works here in Chicago on KI. Sindel Zoner. We're not going to see cancels here. We're not going to see a lot of pressure or footsies. We're going to see fireballs. That's what this guy wants to do.
Dude, old school button checks where you had to go to the options menu.
I have another. Here's my second scorching hot lava hot take. It is time to ban button checks. They're a complete waste of time in modern games. Get rid of them. There's no argument. No one has any argument for why they still exist.
True.
If I was a TO, I would just say we're done. It's time to move on. It's a huge waste of time.
You should know where you're syncing your buttons
Right.
at this point.
Like, you have all the modern games, you can see them. It's a complete waste. It's a tradition left over. And a lot of players abuse it to do stupid hand warmers where they're trying their combos for 5 minutes.
Yep.
If I'm in charge, Rick, if you're listening, which you're not because you're doing a ton of work right now, but if you were listening, if I could communicate telepathically, you be the first. Be the first. Ban button checks. It's a thing where everyone will complain, no, we have to have button checks. Then everyone's like, oh, never mind, and we won't think about it anymore. Also, if you do a button check at a local, you're a bad person. You're just evil. I'll walk that back a little bit. That may have been a little bit too far, but still, don't do button checks at locals and ban button checks. Anyway, Sindel.
Because they're not really checking their buttons, they're checking the timing on the screen.
Yes.
That's what it
Sindel's
is.
one of my favorite MK characters. When MK3 came out and Katana wasn't in it, I played Sindel. I thought her hair was cool and her screen was cool. What the hell was that? I didn't even remember she could do that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are we
been
going
a
to see
while.
some Siren? Oh, my God, has King been practicing? Now, this is what we were expecting earlier,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. You get touched and you die.
The nastiest thing
reset
about
to hell.
Cyrax
Oh, my God.
is the breaker combos, which Han was a master of, where if you break, you get relaunched.
Now, here's the thing. King was a Kung Lao player
Yes.
for the most part in MK9. But right now, today, he's trying to win.
He did use he started to use Cyrax and Freddy in 2014. He saw some success with them. Obviously, he was using Kenshi in 2013 and 2014 as well, which if he plays a Katana, that's what I expect him to do.
He counterpicks you with Kenshi.
He started off by he'd try Lao, lose, then go to Kenshi. And in EVO 2013, he actually just said, yeah, I'm just using Kenshi.
Yep. I remember that was specifically for you and no one else,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I mean, what other Katana's going to be in the top 8 of EVO with me?
True.
Like, when you're at EVO and you're preparing for top 8, you don't prepare for Katana, you prepare for 16-bit. The amount of blood pouring out of her body when he punches her is awesome.
He's looking so crisp right now, dude. Like
Yeah,
he never
this-
stopped playing.
This looks like a dude who never stopped playing versus a dude who hasn't played since Carter was president. That
Man.
said, it's not a blow-up. You got to like that there's dudes like this who are like, yeah, I used to play this game. I started off in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show it. Like, why not enter, right? You got to like that.
I
For
do.
a lot of us, I'm going to get corny. For a lot of us, this is the start of friendships that have lasted for years. For a lot of us, this is the UFGT in 2011 was the first time I met a handful of people that I still talk to all the time. So this is a very meaningful game for a lot of us. And I think it's very cool that Rick would put it back in here as one of the main games. I mean, we're now playing on the main stage. How insane is that? Are we on the main stage or are we on the side stage?
We're on the side.
All right, well, we're going to retcon that and say we're on the main stage. I think TV's on the main. We're on the main. We are, folks, we are on the main stage here, the main event. And that's very cool to see.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. Oh.
But
got
you know what's
combos.
funny? Tom used to make these videos at gas stations, bathrooms, and in his car about how, oh, I got hit with the net, I've lost. And
Yeah.
it actually happened.
It's actually true,
This
yeah.
is- People thought it was sarcasm, just playing around, exaggerating. No, it's actually true.
The scary thing about this game, and if you're honest about the balance of this game, which we just should be, that doesn't mean the game's not fun, is Cyrax is like not a top 2 character. Like, he literally can kill you in a hit, and he's not super, super top. That says a lot.
Remember what, you know, the "he needs it" meme came from Cyrax?
Yeah, yeah, that's from Maxter. Shoutouts to Maxter, by the way. I haven't seen that dude in years. One of the most chill people, like, on the planet. Like, you know dudes, like, who are, like, just inherently cool? Like, you see him, like, that's a cool guy. You know, like the Fonz, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the Fonz?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Maxter's
I'm not
like
that
that.
young.
Like, he's a cool guy. Tombstone pile driver.
Wow, the disrespectful X-ray.
Finish.
No fatality, though.
No fatality. Look at his face. Del Riek wants to cry right now on stage. Can we get some Bible thumps in the chat for Del Riek right now?
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, right? You can't really be that mad.
He's not allowed to play the game.
Yeah, like, you're zoning, and the zoning's doing, like, a pixel of damage, and you get hit with, like, 1,000 fireballs, and he loses 25% of his life. And then you get hit by a
Well,
net
the
'cause
game's
you're-
already
yeah.
over. He's been hit with the net.
Yeah. Oh, drops
he
the
drops
combo.
the bomb.
It only did 40%.
The only way he can lose. Only did 40% with the drop. Let's point that out.
Yeah, and you can see the zoning. Cyrax actually he does have a hard time with zoning. If he can't get the bombs out or the net out, he's kind of inefficient, and he really only has down 4. So zoning is a problem, but her zoning doesn't amount to anything. Katana's zoning does a lot of damage, you know. Kenshi's zoning is impenetrable. Cabal's zoning leads to a lot of damage if you jump into it. Sindel, unfortunately, it just doesn't add up, and that's why Sindel's not a particularly great character. A cool-looking character, and her outfit looks like something Natalia would wear on SmackDown, but not a particularly effective character.
Was that also an old joke?
When I see Natty, I always think her current gear she wears always makes me think of Sindel. Think about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was about to praise him for that jumping over the bomb, and King read it and knew it was the right move to do and actually punished him.
It's unfortunate, man.
Everyone give your spirit energy so Sindel can get around.
He looks so helpless right
Yeah.
now.
Well, Sindel had a good run.
What can you do?
Oh, drops the combo again.
You have to actually hope Cyrax drops his combo so you can survive.
The nice thing about Cyrax is the combos are so long, you have a ton of time to think about what's going on in the meta while he's comboing. I do some of my best thought about the mid-game range while in Cyrax mode. All right, here we go. We got a round here. If she can, never mind.
Nope, no we don't. The game's over.
Well, Isaac, welcome back to MK9.
Nice seeing you after 4 years.
Nice seeing you. We'll see you again in 5 years.
When we play what, MKX?
Yeah, we'll have an MKX tournament.
And he'll come back.
Razor versus Sonic Fox. I don't know who Razor is.
You
Who's
think
Razor?
for the MKX reunion, Yomi will get back together like the NWO?
Oh, yeah.
That'll be hype. And then Sonic Fox comes in Sting Paint.
Who's Razor?
I don't know. It's
Dig DJT out of the mothballs?
Look, he's a young kid.
Yeah, who is this kid?
Maybe he came off the internet.
He kind of looks like Satsui. Remember him?
Yeah, Satsui no Hado.
Yeah. I think he kind of looks like him. Why are you giving that look? He kind of looks like him.
Like a fusion of Satsui and King Jr.
Cyrax.
I don't see King Jr. at
You
all.
don't see King Jr.
What if it is Satsui?
I don't see that much Satsui.
Do you think Razor's just some kid that plays, or he's some online dude?
He came off the internet, man.
Okay, he was birthed from the
Birthed
internet.
from the internet.
Well, Razor apparently plays Cyrax, so we're going right back to
Well,
Cyrax.
he's picking the right character.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good character. Sonya is interesting.
The question, was he alive when this game came out?
Yeah, what if he's never played this game before and just someone taught him the combos and now he's in Winner's Top 16?
He's one of the new generation kids that just
Yeah.
destroys all of us? Yeah. Let's find out.
He appears to have 2 pairs of headphones on, I think.
I mean, he's in winners. Wow, he's beaten people to get here,
Does
obviously.
he have 2 pairs of headphones on? What is that? No, that's just Tear. Never mind.
Razor's actually beaten people to get here.
Yeah. In fact, PPJ was in this pool, which I'm not sure which part of the bracket, but Razor might have beat PPJ.
Wow, we might be seeing something today.
Yeah.
Hold on. He's actually blocking really well.
Unfortunately, you can't block forever. I forgot about that move, that low.
He knows. Okay.
This
going
is one
for
of the
an early
deadliest
reset.
mix-ups in the game. Like, a lot of people talk about MKX being a 50-50 game. There are not a lot of mix-ups in MKX better than Cyrex's command grab versus attack. One option kills you, the other option loops the pressure. It is brutal.
Is that why you guys nerfed Cyrax so early in MKX?
He was nerfed?
Yeah.
What? How do you nerf someone that's top? Like, what do you mean? He was still top.
In MKX?
Yeah, why not?
He just stopped being played after that. But Sonic Fox takes the first round. Razor's not doing too poorly.
Yeah.
He's just got to get something started here.
Oh, wow. That was the trolliest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, okay, now he's getting frustrated.
Sonic got a little cocky.
And Sonic got cocky. Razor's getting frustrated. You can tell by the wake up.
Yeah.
And there's the net. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't drop. Oh, Sonic Fox.
And that drained meter, but that wasn't really that wise because, I mean, Sonic had such a huge life lead anyway. You should use that bar for combos. But that's okay.
That was frustration. Pure
Now,
frustration.
I wonder if Razor has been doing well off stream and is a newer player
And is nervous.
and is now playing. You're now playing Sonic Fox, the champ, the man, the Roman Reigns of the NRS scene, on stream.
The
On,
guy.
as we established, the big stage, the biggest stage.
Absolutely, the main stage.
Right, the main stage. Like this is the. It doesn't get bigger than this. This is the big show.
Well.
Now, right now, he's looking strong. Oh, but Sonic advances past the bomb using her normal attacks. Very smart stuff from Sonic.
Nice blocking of the net by Sonic.
Wow,
3
yeah.
times in a row.
Yeah, that ring toss not allowing the net to be effective.
I like the teleport.
Oh, big jump in.
Immediate breaker. Doesn't want to get in the combo. And push to the corner. Sonic breaks as well. There we go.
Good
Another
anti-air.
wake
Yeah,
up.
Sonic just doing everything right now.
I'm noticing Razor panicking when he gets knocked down with low health. Towards the end, he just wakes up.
One thing that I only saw a few people ever notice was delayed wake up in this game is actually incredibly strong and usually better than wake up. You can actually block while delaying wake up for 1,000 years. Like since time immemorial, you can hold down. And it's incredibly effective. Very few characters can actually pick you up.
Okay, this is the first big follow-up we've gotten with the net.
He drops
He
it.
drops it, though.
That is heartbreaking. Goes for the mix-ups. Good block. And blocks the dive kick. Oh, Sonic was so close to getting caught there. Oh, big punish, though.
Nice slide.
Razor's in a lot of trouble. Oh,
Ooh.
still the chip, yeah.
He
And that's
jumps
going to be
over.
2-0. Razor,
Sonic's reactions are too good to jump right over
yeah.
him.
Razor playing very frustrated, in my opinion.
Yes, since game 1.
Yeah.
I noticed that very early.
We actually have a run back from the grand finals of UFGT 2014 coming up next.
Fight.
Or maybe
That's hype.
2015? I don't know. 2013?
2013.
Yes, 2013. Oh, that ring toss. Zoning him out. Nice. Sonic using the down 4 as an anti-air. That's something that was incredibly effective in MK9. Is to actually lower your hurt box, go under jump ins. Yeah, Razor just unable to get his projectile game going.
He can't get anything started right now.
He gets stray hits now and then, so it's it's been relatively competitive, but in the neutral it hasn't been competitive at all. And there you go, there's a stray hit, but he doesn't confirm.
He doesn't confirm it. Yep.
Oh, stray hit.
He's got the net. He has to finish it.
Yeah.
He has
And
no
he
choice.
could. No,
There's the
Sonic gets
breaker. There wasn't much he could do about that there.
Oh, big punish. Really good timing from Sonic. I forgot my punish for that, and then now remembered it's 2 fan, 2 lit. So if I play a Cyrax, I'll know what to do. Thanks, Sonic. Yeah, and again, Razor won't give up trying to open his chest compartment, and it's just not working in Sony.
Sonic runs this wait, but now he walked up,
Yeah.
hit him, and then
Sonic
hit him
could be in
net.
a ton of trouble right now.
Razor can't drop it.
Nope.
Nope, he dropped it.
He's going to get another chance.
And we have to note that he got 39% off that drop.
Now Sonic in the driver's seat. Doesn't have a lot of life here. Wow, excellent punish. That was, he was in military stance and actually let go of it to punish that teleport. Sonic going for the pressure. Smite median, and that is the end. Sonic is going to take it. Sonic qualifies for winners top 8. I think that's a pretty expected choice.
Yep.
I think a lot of people saw that
No one is
coming.
surprised?
Yeah.
Absolutely no one?
I would think PBJ would have had a slight chance, a decent chance of beating him, but he must have lost the Razor, and Sonic took advantage of that and didn't have to play PBJ. Look at this, the old guard and the new guard. And these guys actually played in the grand finals of MKX 2015, the first combo breaker. It was an incredible grand finals. I broke my glasses getting hype, and I never got them fixed, and they are now.
These are the same glasses?
These are the same glasses.
Hold on, we got to show this.
Yeah, you can see that they're not even.
Show them.
I don't know if it really shows here. They're not actually even there, and you can see here.
Tell us how it happened.
They're
Illustrate how you broke the glasses.
So Aaron won, and I got super hype, and I was jumping up and down. And then I went up to the crowd where there's a huge crowd of people jumping up and down, and everyone was jumping up and down like a really lame dork mosh pit. And someone kneed me, or elbowed me, right here. And it totally made my glasses crooked.
I was like, need you. Did they hit you with a Kinshasa?
No, it elbowed me, and they've been broke since, and I'm too lazy because I don't like to get eye test because that glaucoma thing where they shoot air in your eye, that freaks me out. I don't want anything in my eye. So I've been no-selling getting my glasses fixed for like 5 years now.
It's crazy.
Really, they don't do that anymore?
Now you can get them
Yeah,
fixed.
now I can get them fixed. So we're going to see Dizzy versus Forever King.
Oh, my God.
In my opinion,
That's
this is
great.
the most exciting match that I think I'm going to commentate. Like, this is the one I really was excited to see.
You were talking about that before we even went live.
Yeah, like I think these are two of the best in the world. The problem is going to be King's probably just going to go to Kenshi. I mean, he should. That's the smart play.
It is.
And Dizzy, he
Because
plays Kung
Dizzy
Lao,
never
but
beat Pig, right?
he never beat Pig.
Never.
He did, however, beat King's Kenshi. He beat
True.
King's Kenshi to win UFGT 2013. But you got to add to that, King got a lot better with Kenshi after 2013, and now we have the washed-up factor. These are two washed-up guys.
And they're both out of practice.
Right.
But King was looking really solid earlier. Like, he never stopped playing.
And so was Dizzy. So
we'll see.
I think these are going to be, along with Fox, Kerbo, Tommy, Sunk, some of the most sharp players in this tournament. They're still not at maximum.
No.
So what's going to be better? Like a 70% Johnny Cage or like a 70% Kenshi?
Kenshi.
And has King even practiced
Because
Kenshi
of the
anytime
matchup.
soon? Right.
Does
On
he need
paper,
to?
King should just win this free, but
Does
there's
he
a
need
lot
to?
of ins and outs. Or there's also a possibility, a slight possibility, King just says, you know what? I'll just play Kung Lao.
You think he'll do that? You think
like a
counterpick King
it's
will have a fair
a
matchup
5% chance. A 5%
with
chance.
a great player like Dizzy?
You got to figure, if let's say King hasn't practiced Kenshi in years,
Okay.
and he has been practicing Kung Lao, it actually might be his best bet. If he doesn't even remember Kenshi's combos,
King doesn't like 5-5s.
that's why it's only a 5%.
Oh, you're right. 5% chance.
There's also a 20%
fights the
chance
5-5.
Kenshi and the other DLC characters aren't on this console.
Are we using Scott Steiner math right now?
Yeah.
Okay. It makes sense.
And the numbers don't lie, and they
all
spell
makes
disaster for you at Combo Breaker.
Everything makes sense.
Fight.
Because Forever King knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. Wow, these dorks are doing a bunch.
We're both wrong. He picked Cyrax.
Well, this could be a troll.
Let's find out.
If he picks Cyrax, that is a huge mistake.
Cyrax. Johnny.
He picked Cyrax.
On the other hand, I was about to say, Aaron's one of his main training partners was one of the best Cyraxes in the world, but I thought, Han hasn't been playing.
Not at all.
Everyone asked Han for practice, and he's like, nope, I play classic games now. See me in Final Fight. So yeah, actually, Aaron hasn't played Cyrax in years.
So 6 years ago, this would have been a mistake,
Yeah,
right?
6 years ago, this would have been a terrible mistake. Now it might actually be a fun way to win.
Just not let him play the game.
Yeah, so we'll see if Aaron can remember what's going on with Cyrax.
Let's see if that muscle memory kicks in. Has he lost half his brain already?
Have his brain.
The side of his head is gone. Or it's just really, really
I mean,
bloody.
he's playing Johnny Cage, so he doesn't need a brain.
Oh, that's true.
And man, so far, just Dizzy looking super done. He got in once, and that was basically it. Johnny Cage doesn't chip what Cyrex does in damage. It's OD. Oh, wow. He just waits for that shadow kick.
Boot to the face.
This is not looking good for Lord King.
Nope, he might want to.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to stick with Cyrex.
Not if he loses this. But again, if he connects with the net, everything can change.
Oh, and he's going to
Or
connect with the
bomb.
net. He doesn't have any bar, though.
There's the net. Too much gravity.
Yeah.
The combo had to end there.
Uppercut.
Into
And
the
Dizzy
corner
will
we go.
use X-Ray. He's sitting on X-Ray. He will use it if he's not going to need to.
No need. I think we're going to see Kenshi 16-bit.
Yeah, but maybe the reason he didn't start with Kenshi is because he's not comfortable. And maybe we're going to see Kung Lao. Let's also not forget, he used them in the end of the game's life of a very, very end, Freddy Krueger. And there we go.
There's Kenshi.
There's Kenshi.
This is what I expected.
Yeah. Now, the nice thing for Aaron is he has a game.
He's up a game.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Cyrex was a huge mistake, like
Yeah.
you said.
That might have really messed him up.
Because now he's at a psychological disadvantage as
Yep.
well. There may be some doubt in there.
You can see Dizzy playing very, very patient. These bad matchups for Kenshi essentially come down to when do I jump. If you play the mid-range game, you're going to lose. If you play a pressure game, you're going to lose. It's literally just when do you jump. It is very, very difficult. And one of the biggest things is to not get frustrated. A round like this, you cannot give up. You cannot sit. This round is over. Dizzy will not win. He knows it. You cannot get even. That is exactly what Pig of the Hut wants. That's what, King wants. That's what the Kenshi player wants, is for you to give up, get frustrated, start dashing in, start doing normals way out of range. If you do that, you have lost. That's the opportunity Dizzy needs. The problem is that bar. Kenshi's armor, the way armor, in Injustice, armor doesn't come out for 5 frames. However, in this game, it's instant. Which means if Johnny Cage hits you with the down 3, he actually can't do anything about EX bars. He can't even jump out. So Kenshi is always in a position of power, even during Cage's pressure. Unfortunately, you have to have the timing and the guess on when to do it, which King did not right here, and he got his back blown off.
Yeah, he's got to get out of that corner.
Yeah, he got out of the corner and never got out. Now let's see. Oh, Aaron read jump, and Kenshi didn't jump. Kenshi just stood his ground. Oh, shadow kick. Oh!
Immediately, he's trying to maintain the corner pressure.
Oh, I
so
think
he
that was an input
doesn't
error.
have to get in on the zoning.
Oh, big jump in. King not looking too great right now. He could easily win this round, though. If he can get him full screen again,
Yeah, he's got to get the
Dizzy
position
will be in a lot of
jump
trouble.
over
And
him.
that's
And he
no
did.
whip punish.
Wait.
Oh, air to air.
Now push him
That's
back.
great for King. Yeah.
Got
Yep.
to
And
push
now
him
he's gonna go
back.
back.
There you go.
No, he actually goes
He
in,
went
and
in.
it works. And it works.
It did. That's impressive.
Yeah. Wow, and he goes for that 50-50.
Oh,
Now.
that may have been a grave mistake.
It's not. Oh, man. It's anyone's game right now.
Oh,
EX nut
my
punch,
God.
And that's going to be it. Oh, no. Yeah, he had it. He got it. He got it.
Oh my God. King may have been a little too aggressive with the pressure. He should have
Yeah.
just backed up and stuck to the zoning that worked in the first round.
Very interesting. That EX nut punch is one of the best defensive moves in the game. Now let's see if King can get warmed up and maybe win 3 straight. It's definitely possible. Oh, wow, that was the weirdest anti-air I've ever seen. I don't even know what normal that. What is that? And King did it again. I'm hoping to see what it. I'm hoping he was thinking, what is that? And then did it again. King with the big anti-air. Friendly reminder: early in the game's life, Kenshi has no anti-air or no anti-cross-up. Was a talking point. Who was that Kenshi that was spamming that? He was like the early top Kenshi. What was his name? He was an East Coast guy.
Was he a top Kenshi? Because I remember Pig arguing
He
with the
talked
guy
about being a top Kenshi.
with the Kenshi avatar.
Yeah, he talked about.
I
mean,
know who you're
he was
talking
thought
about.
to be. What was his name?
He had a Kenshi avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how bad his anti-cross-up is, and he had a weird name.
He'd always argue with Pig. It was one of
Yeah.
those super online names. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name
All
right
right,
now.
King regaining his balance
But,
here,
yeah.
which is impressive since he can't see. Using his Daredevil-like super senses. Oh, big jump in. Now he's going to have bar. A frustrating thing about Kenshi is when you beat him up, you're actually just helping him get his defense.
Just gaining meter.
You're always uphill. Good air to air. King's actually done a great job with his air to airs here. Back in the day, I was so good at air to air jump kicks. people thought the game was rigged, and then player one had an advantage on it.
You mean that didn't exist?
And man, Aaron going for the pressure here. King's just blocking. Oh, EX nut punch. That's going to be the round. Yeah, he's not even. Yeah, you actually see he just took the hit.
Yep.
Get some meter for armor for the next round. Big jump in. He's going to have to break. That gives him no armor. Oh, that 4-3. A lot of whiff recovery. No anti-air, though.
Now, King was punished the last game for being too aggressive,
Yeah.
so I think he should be more conservative and back away.
The problem
Stick with
is,
zone.
yeah, the problem is he's got to get momentum to get out of this corner.
Yep.
And he tried, but he took an uppercut for it. Oh, that was unfortunate.
away.
He didn't anti-air. Yeah.
Look, he's doing it now. He's doing it now.
Fortunately, he doesn't have any bar, so he is out.
Yeah.
And that is
bad.
set. Dizzy takes it 3-0 and moves on to winners top 8.
Impressive.
Yeah, I mean,
Just like
one
several
of the
years
best
ago.
in the world, yeah.
He beat King's Kenshi before, and he did it again. Meanwhile, somewhere in Atlanta, Pig remains undefeated. All right, next up, we've got JWE Comp Bros returning to the stage versus the guy
PPJ.
you're looking forward to, Pim Jim.
PPJ, one of the by far weirdest players in the scene, both personality-wise and player selection. I know
Absolutely.
he was practicing a little. Here was a story. I asked, is Kyle playing? And I was told, well, I went to Sync's apartment. Kyle was playing Raiden and was actually acting out Vicinity Blast, screaming like Raiden. Yeah, he was just going, on Sync's couch. He did not play Raiden. He was not a Raiden fan, so I don't know why he was doing that. I don't know any context for that, but that's PPJ.
Yes, it is. He plays weird characters in the game. He's a weird guy in real life.
Yeah, and it works about half the time. PPJ is one of these guys who at any given moment could beat anyone and get top 8, or he might drown in pools because he's playing Lex Luthor. And he doesn't even know what he's going to do right now. He's trying to decide right now. Like, there's a chance he's going to pick Rain or something. Sector's his best character. That's his main. If he wants to win, that's what he should do. But there's still like a 10% chance he picks Rain.
He would pick Sector.
Good. There's a 5% chance he picks Striker. So yeah, I'm glad he's picking Sector. His Sector, kind of unorthodox. Like, I've never seen a Sector player use X-Ray more. He also will just do random teleports.
Round 1. Fight.
Because why not?
Yeah, he definitely, it's not even a thing where, well, I have Breaker, I can afford to do a random teleport. He'll just do it.
Like that?
Yep, and yeah, you already see in a button check he's showing it.
Yep. It's like he hears us.
Sonya.
So we're going to get Sonya versus Sector. A tough match for Sector. Her down 4 really gives him a lot of trouble. Now, as we said earlier, Sector as a zoner is going to kind of, from full screen, she'll be trouble. And from outside down 4 range, she'll be trouble. But that's really going to be the only areas where he's going to do well.
All right, here we are in another round. Sonya, like you said, is giving trouble to down 4. She's got the corner pressure already.
It's a really great answer for his mid-range tools. And, him dealing with pressure is not too great. He
That's
did that
punished.
just to get out of the corners, I'm guessing. I think he knew he had a breaker and he wanted out of the corner. Very risky. Probably not the most intelligent decision, but he plays by, this is a dude who plays by feel. You can already see he's going for the 50-50. He has the Captain Morgan leg overhead and then the back 3.
Round 2.
Well, that was very decisive by Comp Bros.
Yeah, I mean, PPJ never really got anything, and he's still never getting anything going.
Nope. Comp Bros knows. He's
Yeah,
got to push
and
Sector to
Combros
the
is playing
corner.
sharp. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
only is it a hard match for Sector, Combros is playing well.
As he
Unpunishable. There's a handful of characters in the game. I think it's -7 maybe. But effectively unpunishable. Oh, there you go. He did do it again.
He got his opening. Got to complete the combo.
Goes. Oh,
Nice
there he goes to the
reset.
overhead. Wow, and he does the teleport. So
Again?
far, he's done all of his damage off 2 random teleports in 1.
We prepared you for this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, that's his play style. He'll do it again. This dude does not care. If he feels like it's going to hit, he will do it. Good blocking. Oh, excellent. Jumps over. Now, unfortunately, he's going to have to deal with Sonya's down 4. And Combros has done a pretty good job mixing it up.
Blocked.
Didn't work that time.
Now he's getting punished.
Yeah, Combros is ready, and he gets the punish. Blocks the overhead. Man, blocks the X cartwheel. Oh, I don't know about that breaker. I guess he didn't really have a choice. And Combros is going to take game 1.
Do you think Kyle's going to? Nope.
Nah, I think while he plays a ton of weird characters, when he chooses, he usually sticks through that set.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm guessing he knows he's being a little too wild with his teleports, and he's probably going to tone it down and try to play the neutral more in this game.
Yep. So the jump kick into the teleport this time.
Oh, jumps in, but Combros saw it. One of the frustrating things about finding Sonya is her down 4 really beats you in the mid-range, so you want to jump, and she has great anti-airs to complement it.
So you got to pick your poison.
Yep, yep. Now he's going for the zoning and a flamethrower. Let's see if it can be effective. Oh, got a punish though.
Yep.
Not a
walk-up
great
throw.
punish, but it's something.
Sonya.
Again, Combros winning very comfortably.
Round 2. Fight.
You can see PBJ doubting himself at this point. He was very aggressive with the teleports before. He went to the zoning.
Yeah,
He's not quite sure what to do.
nothing's really working for him here.
Not at all.
Oh, there you go. Oh, now the teleport
Now the
works.
teleport.
But unfortunately, Sony has a breaker.
Yep.
Like, teleport again.
While
He
she
is
was
really
down
going to
4.
that neutral jump punch teleport well a lot, and it's just not working. I don't like that decision.
He's living and dying.
Yeah.
Mostly dying.
Yeah,
by the
right.
teleport.
Yeah, when it works, it's great, but it's not. It's working like
Because he won a round off
25%
of it,
of the
but
chance,
yeah,
which
it's
you're not
very
going to
rare.
win with it. Right.
He hit 3 out of, what, 9?
Yeah. And that's going to be another game.
Win.
PBJ either makes an adjustment here or it's 3-0. And I mean a major adjustment. Not necessarily with character, but with how he's playing. The frustrating thing, he's dipped his hand in zoning, and it hasn't really been that effective.
Round 1. Fight.
He didn't look comfortable doing it.
Right. Oh,
Combros feels like, and he is, in the driver's seat right now.
yeah.
He can just do whatever he wants. And PBJ has to respect it. On the other hand, PBJ can't do much or he's going to eat a full combo
Yep.
and lose half his life.
It's really been Combros in control the entire time. It's like he's hacked Sector's computing, and he just owns him. Man, Sony just accidentally avoiding that teleport. That's got to be frustrating. Again.
There we go.
All right, PBJ in the,
Nice
looking
41%.
good right now.
He's
Maybe
got
not.
to close it out.
Nope.
He's got one more touch.
No, that's it.
Oh,
man,
goodness.
that's a set
a
killer.
heartbreaker.
Yeah, I think mentally you're
It's
done. I don't-
demoralizing,
yeah, I don't
depressing.
Care. I don't care how solid you are and how experienced you are. You're done. You got to pack it up. Good block. Excellent blocking. He went full Sonic Fox. Oh, no anti-air though. Oh man, the combo didn't connect. The Combros is really making them pay with these mix-ups.
At this
Flamethrower.
point, PBJ's trying literally everything.
Yeah. Now he's going for pure zoning. Let's see if he can turn things around.
There's the wake-up teleport.
Now he's going
He
to have to
hits
get.
her. He has to-
Combro's not breaking, so
Nope,
X-Ray's in play though.
not anymore.
Yeah.
Let's use the EX cartwheel.
Going for the zoning. All right, this is actually a little bit more effective than anything so far. Is it too late though? Goes for the throw.
Very out
Okay,
of position
okay.
with the cartwheels. Combros getting a little reckless right now. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Combros wants to close it out. He's actually,
He's getting too aggressive for the win.
yeah.
and
I
he
think
got
he's
himself killed.
Too desperate to close this out.
Yeah. That cartwheel was nowhere
Oh.
near Sector.
If PBJ can actually win this game when Combos was so close, that might be a pretty big mental advantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Kyle's going full defense right now, and it's been pretty effective. Oh, the comp. I
Yeah.
was about to say the corner's a problem, and he read my mind. Good blocking.
Very good blocking. PPJ is getting some motivation right now.
Yeah, he's totally turned this around. He's got to blocks correctly. Man, you got to keep blocking. It's tough. The hands are just reaching out for Kyle. They want to send him home. They want to pull him into hell.
Is he going to wake up teleport right now? That's the question. Nope, the way wake
No,
up.
he doesn't.
He gets tackled again.
He's got, no, that was just it.
That's the game.
Oh, and look at the hands. They're giving him a back rub. He's in so much pain. Well, it looks like we're going to have one more match to get into top 8 losers. It's going to be Comp Bros versus Razor.
Razor. Cyrax versus Sonya.
So we will see that match again.
The question is, has Razor gotten rid of his stage jitters?
Yeah, because if Razor plays the way he plays against Sonic, Comp Bros is going to
He's going to get run over.
Yeah, he's going to get run over.
Yep.
But if he can play like he did off stream, who knows?
I kind of want to know what happened off stream.
Yeah, I'm dying to know what
he got
happened.
pretty far.
In the right, and I want to know what happened to Dab. I want to know what happened with Waffle. Has Waffles played yet?
I mean, this is for top 8, so.
Like, I think there were 2 pools running at the same time. Someone's getting hype over there.
Yep, he's sticking with Cyrax.
All right.
Cyrax.
Yeah, I mean, the problem wasn't his character choice last match, so that's
Not
you
at
don't
all.
want to. If you're not playing well on stream, you don't want to then. The character's not the problem. You got to acknowledge that. You got to know why am I losing, and it's not the matchup with the character. It's
He was just nervous and
yeah,
panicking.
not executing.
So here's a pointless button check.
Yes.
The net works.
The net. Yes.
The
I
net
mean,
works.
What more do you need?
Sonya. Cyrax.
Yeah, this has been the Sonya pool, thanks to Comp Bros and
Sonic
Sonic.
Fox.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see Flesh Pit Melina just for old time's sake.
My
you know?
favorite version of Sonya was MKX. I thought she was awesome in that game.
Especially Demo Sonya. She's hype.
I really liked Special Forces.
Like early Scar. I remember Scar versus Justin at Texas Showdown.
And I really liked in the story mode. I liked old Sonya. That was cool.
All right, Comp Bros is firmly in control here. Looks like Razor
Yeah,
has
Comp
yet
Bros
to
looking great.
shake off his stage jitters, opting not to block anything.
Round 2.
And now he's in the corner. Comp Bros has full meter. It was looking bad, so he switched sides. Comp Bros uses the breaker. He doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
Let's call it an option
Autocorrect.
select. Yeah. Look at that option select. That was impressive.
That was totally intentional, right?
Yeah.
Next level Yomi.
And man, Razor spent half this game in the corner. Oh, whoa. Good anti-air. He actually whiffed an attack, still had time to recover an anti-air.
Yes, sir. And Comp Bros is dive kicked
Yeah,
into a
almost
bomb.
dodged it. I was about to say great dodging. That was some Matrix level dodging, and he got caught.
Possibly into his death. Nope, he breakers.
Sometimes fighting Cyrax is like you're playing a platform. It's like you're playing Cuphead.
It is.
Yeah. And this is what we're talking about. Oh,
Okay.
he's
Oh,
dropping
no.
everything.
He can't lose like
And
this.
this is his round to
It'll be
win.
mentally devastating if he loses
Oh
like
my
this.
God.
He's got to use the breaker.
Okay, all right, he got it. He got it.
Yes, he got the jump over kick.
If he had lost this,
That
he would have taken off the headset, walked away, and said, I'm done. Oh, big hit here. I like that he dropped the combo to go for the command grab mix. I actually think that was pretty smart. Good blocking. Man, Comp Bros is really making hay with that dive.
He's
That
looking great
command
today.
grab. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good anti-air again.
Wow. Oh, EX cartwheels through the bomb.
Yep,
So smart.
stuff. Good
smart.
anti-air. Get some bombs going. Let's see if the rings can stop anything else. Good teleport punish. He's going to take game 1.
Sonya wins.
Wow, Comp Bros in top 8. He didn't get top 8 last year in Injustice 2. So now he's here to get top 8 in MK9.
I'm going to ask him if he practiced because he's looking really solid.
Yeah,
Fight.
I have to know. We need the truth.
The
He's going to
people
say,
need to know.
I haven't practiced, but I want to know the truth.
And I will tweet it later on twitter.com/DevilMacePod. Cheap plug.
Can he avoid the bombs? Wow, good jump back. I actually thought he had missed it there. I thought he mistimed it.
Immediately breaks out of the net. He did not want to deal with it.
Now the pit stages are actually the shortest in the game, so that actually favors Sonya because she's so deadly in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, it used to be rooftop day if you were a zoner, pit if you were a rushdown player.
Speaking of which, you know we haven't seen any Cabal today.
That's actually true.
None.
There are active Cabal players, but they're just not going to be on stream. So look for the top 8 probably. Or is Cabal just washed up?
Like no one has the execution to
Yeah.
do it right now. You think that's what it is? No one can do gas blast?
Seuss has been playing extremely sharp. The question is, can he deliver in tournament? And his pool's not till 3, but theoretically, if he plays as well as he has in casuals, he should do extremely well.
I look forward to seeing it.
Oh, that EX cartwheel. Blocks the overhead, though.
And now we're at the other side of the map.
And, man, the pressure is just relentless.
Corner to corner, dude.
Yeah.
With block strings.
Oh, yeah. He broke. He's going to go for the pressure. He could end it right here.
Oh,
nice.
nice air grab. I
Nice.
like that a lot.
Yeah, he had not been using that. Nice.
It's like he knew he was going to jump back.
Right. Probably read that he was afraid of the chip, so he jumped back, wanted to play it safe, and actually lost it.
That was very smart. It was calculated.
Another option select. 4-4 cartwheel. Not 4-4, just standing 4.
Into
Stone
the
Cold
Stone Cold Stunner. Net. Oh, he's too
can
slow.
he, yeah, art kick to get out. Really smart stuff. Good spatial awareness. And Combros is just dominant right here. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a flawless, wasn't
yeah,
it?
that's
Up until that point.
that is a huge problem.
And he has no breaker. If he gets touched again,
Yeah.
he gets
in a lot
netted
of
again.
trouble.
It's an issue.
But he is not going to get touched again.
Nope.
Combros is now 1 game away from getting that top 8.
Keep playing solid.
Yeah, if he just plays like this, he might go really far in this tournament.
Yes, sir. I don't see why not.
Round 1.
He's only lost to Sonic Fox. Nothing to sneeze at.
Oh man, that auto-correcting, that's killed. I think that's the 3rd time that's worked. That's such a bummer when you're playing in a tournament. You know the guy's not meaning to do it, but you can't get salty about it. Oh. Give me a hell yeah.
And 2 middle fingers. That
And
was
Combros
a
looking
mop.
on fire right here. Yeah, he wants this top 8.
Yes, he does.
For Razor, this is so tough. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow. Breaker into the bomb. That would have been so cool.
Big jump back dive kick. Oh,
Uh-oh, he's
caught
been
him with the
netted.
net.
He doesn't have breaker yet. The rest of the combo.
Oh, tried to
my
jump
God, he
over
got
it.
caught in the air.
I think he was going to try to dive kick over it. Mistimed it though, and here we go.
Now he uses the breaker. He has no
Yeah,
EX
neither have
cartwheel.
breaker. Probably a couple rings.
He cannot afford to get caught in this net.
Oh,
If he doesn't drop this, the game should be over.
nope. But Combros is going to get one more chance. He's going to go for the pressure. Oh, no!
my God, he
he
did
did
it
it again. He did it again.
Twice. I was clinching, man.
Now, if you're Combros, you can't freak out. You're on the verge of the top 8. You got to play solid.
Yes, he's got to get it together. He's got the meter advantage here.
Off to a
Cartwheel
good
is there
start.
if he needs it.
When you have a heartbreaking round loss like that, it always feels good to go to this kind of start.
Yep, he's got the corner advantage. He's got his breaker. If he gets netted, it's okay.
Yeah, it is all Combros right now.
Yep.
Can the man from Detroit go into a top 8?
Finish it.
Yes,
Tackle.
he can. Mission accomplished.
Nice.
Combros is in losers top 8.
Excellent play by Comp Bros. He did not let that round loss get to him.
So that is it for MK9.
I
and
enjoyed
believe
myself.
I did too, and I believe we're now going into MKX.
We are switching to Injustice 2.
Is it Injustice 2? Oh, you're right. Switching to Injustice 2.
Yes.
And I mean, I just want to give a brief rundown here. We haven't had a big money IPS tournament in a while. The game has changed. The players have changed. I cannot wait to see who has been practicing, who's been leveling up, who's washed up, who switched characters. Is Starfire as good as people say?
I think
is
so.
Supergirl still good, even though people aren't talking about her anymore? I mean, there are a lot of questions that are getting answered. I absolutely cannot wait.
Is Tekken Master actually going to fight Tweety?
I mean, that's obviously one of the – I would literally buy that on pay-per-view. It's so hype.
I need to see it.
Yeah. All right. So that was MK9. The top 8 is back here at, what, 8? 8? 8?
One more. All right.
And then, so tune in for Injustice 2, tune in for top 8.
I'm Devil May Spy.
16-bit. MKX as well. Tweety.
Thank you
All
for
right.
joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, who is ready for Mortal Kombat 9 Top 8? That really wasn't good enough for time traveling. It's 2018, and we're about to have a $2,500 pot bonus top 8 for Mortal Kombat 9. Let's try that again. All right, up first, winning side of the bracket, we have Dizzy and Kerbalicious.
Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ketchup.
My name is Mustard.
And this is Mortal Kombat 9, live at Combo Breaker 2018. What year is it? What's going on?
I mean, you could have sworn that we've gone back in some kind of time machine to a time where this was the hip go-to NetherRealm game, but it has been quite some time since this was a regular occurrence. So it's nice to see the game come back to life after all these years. It's even nicer to see so many familiar faces come in, and also they're not just seeing this as some side game, right? We've got so many people here, specifically in this top 8, that have been genuinely grinding and playing and looking for this tournament to be a super important one to them this year. Most notably, potentially, Kerbalicious right here.
There's going to be lots of whippersnappers in chat right now that didn't play Mortal Kombat 9. Your favorite players that you watch right now, like young Sonic Fox, that started with MK9. No one really knows how the game works or how it started. This is a perfect opportunity for everyone to really see what made this game tick on a competitive level. And what better way to kick off this top 8. It was the old blood versus the new blood, even during the MK9 days. Kerbalicious and Dizzy. Dizzy, a Johnny Cage player that was so famous, NetherRealm named a move after him in MKX.
Indeed, and for none other than the character he played in MKX. So don't get a chance to see that too much nowadays, but back in the MK9 days, it was that forward 3, that eternal knee. The infamous attack, but
The
still,
Dizzy knee, if you will.
Indeed. But are we going to see the mirror? That's what I know. It actually looks like we're not going to. So Kerbalicious is a confident player, and he is playing all of the top tiers in this. But Dizzy, I'll be very surprised to see him swap off Johnny Cage, to be completely honest.
Okay, so here we go. This is going to be our first game. They're going to probably button check first.
Yeah, of course. You really can't afford, especially now, considering what other MK9 top 8s we're going to be seeing in the future, right? You don't want to make sure you're losing games to faulty buttons right now.
So back in the day, Kerbo would try and mirror match this, but he does obviously have a really, really dangerous...
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait, so
that's a mirror match.
Which one has the tuxedo?
I don't know.
One of them surely has to have the tuxedo.
Or are they both going to fight for primary costume? No, they're fighting for primary costume, so it's going to be GGA Dizzy in the blue pants and Kerbalicious in the red. Johnny Cage Mirror, let's go. Combo Breaker 2018. Mortal Kombat 9, make some noise!
This is what we've been waiting for. It's been so many years since we saw some top-level Mortal Kombat 9, and what better way to start off than 2 Johnny Cage players back-to-back. This is pretty amazing. This forward 3 pressure, that knee, that stagger game, this really is where the whole kind of stagger pressure came from in NetherRealm games as we know it today. Johnny Cage really was the forefather of that. The stagger after stagger, just non-stop chip damage. Chip damage being so monstrous in MK9. Now that knee that you see getting thrown out, that forward 3, it crushes all low pokes, and because low pokes were a defensive option back in the day, it's a wonder button. You know, if you think they're going to press the button, you just crush it, hit confirm into that punch, and the invincibility on the meter burn that punch. All right,
how can we forget?
We're going to be seeing quite a lot of that, I should expect.
Oh wow, the back 3. Whiffing with the back 3, that launching kick, and again, another one. Loads of combo breakers, and of course, this is going to be Johnny Cage, right? So meter build for days. He's going to have so many breakers when you finally crack the armor.
God. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the round's going to go to Kerbo. How many forward threes will this man take? I'm not sure, but that was explosive. Round one, it's literally just been one round, and we've already seen all that. That's insane. Nice hit confirm into nut punch. There's a jump over, and I like it, the grab. Going for the grab early, I believe this is 3 out of 5, so they have plenty of games to really kind of, I suppose, condition for that grab. And in carries like this, that teching grabs is the last thing you want to do. But if you don't, you literally get grabbed until you're dead. It really is quite stressful to deal with. God, Kerbo is in such an amazing position when he's got his back to the corner there. Yeah, Dizzy's in big trouble. Kerbo just needs a nut punch, and hang on a minute. No way. Wait, jump back. No way. Oh my God! It's a babality. Okay, so okay, trivia. Johnny Cage, one of the few babies in the game that doesn't cry. That's actually a very unimportant fact. Thank you for letting us all know, Mustard. Wow. Literally the first match of top 8, and it's Kerbo babying Dizzy in the mirror match. Do you expect any less, though? I mean, but the second we saw those 2 jump backs, because, I mean, for those uninformed, you have to be jump distance to do babalities. But you also have to not block at any point. And not blocking against a Johnny Cage player, that is like the ultimate statement to make. You're literally telling the other Johnny Cage player, you will kill me on chip damage, but you didn't even get the chance to make me worry about it. Insane. Kerbo's in a phenomenal position. Again, with the spending his bar on the breaker. If it's Johnny Cage and he's got bar, I mean, using breaker really isn't an issue. He builds so much bar, he's going to build it for the pressure. Now, speaking of pressure, that 1-1 forward one, that's going to be plus on block. Back 3 anti-air. Easy money. He's going to take another round. Yeah, Kerbo. I mean, you have to remember, Kerbo went into this as the favorite to win by a lot of players, and it's quite easy to see why. That deep jumping kick as well, Dizzy, with the uncharacteristic failure to anti-air. And that pressure for Johnny Cage, the EX force ball, that meter burn force ball. If they stand up, it's actually so plus on block, it jails into another forward 3. So I think alternating your forward 3 pressure and the force ball, that's pretty much where the magic happens. I mean, this is literally a character that doesn't want you to get hit by their moves. Like, a Johnny Cage player will way, like 100% of the time, rather kill you with chip damage, because not only are you taking damage that you can't really do anything about, he's building meter the whole time. And you've already seen that Johnny Cage with bar gets like invincible nut punches to force his turn back. Speaking of forcing his turn, so many forward 3s. Kerbo in a fantastic position in this winners bracket. Yeah, a dominant game too, to say the least. But I mean, this is kind of what we expected, but necessarily like against Dizzy, I did expect this to be a little bit more close. But we do have plenty of games. I mean, we can always see the 3-game run back, but it's going to be tough. Because Kerbo, not only is he doing really well here already, but you know he's really feeling himself. If you've literally hit a babality on someone, I don't know, at this stage, it's been so long since we saw this, and that's literally the first game we saw, you know it's going to be hard to really pull him off that mountain. Right, he's going to get the guaranteed jump in, and of course the 1-1-1, that's plus on block, guarantees another forward 3. All right, Kerbo now down about half a bar of life. Dizzy now has the advantage. He's going to take it. Nice hit confirm. He also has 3 bars stock. Going to spend 1 now. Oh, Kerbo disrespects. And is that a flawless? I think it's a flawless. Yes, indeed.
Word.
Kerbo is on fire. I say Kerbo. Dizzy. My word. Johnny Cage mirrors, man. Confusing stuff. One of them should have picked the tuxedo. There's that whip punish again. Now, one thing Dizzy has always been immaculate at in Mortal Kombat 9 is just his general foot-seeking spacing. If you're out of range by, you know, even a pixel, he's going to whip punish you with forward 3 or back 3 and then get a full combo for it. I mean, Johnny Cage is built for what you see right now. This kind of rush down, this aggressive in-your-face style. He doesn't really have much of anything else from full screen at the same level of threat. Like, he has force balls, he has the EX shadow kick. He has options, but it doesn't hold a candle to how dangerous he is at point blank. So Johnny Cage players, they need to be able to play at that range. They need to be able to aggressively make that happen. Kerbo, it's be 1 round each. The question's always going to be, you know, who's backs to the corner? Because corner pressure on MK9 is absolutely severe. Oh, invincible reversal. Let's go. There it is. Oh, I missed. And there's a full punish. The knowledge. That was always the knowledge in Johnny Cage. Only the forward 3-3 jails. If you do forward 3-3 back 3 into force ball, it doesn't jail and you can crouch. Yeah, of course, we have to really remember that. I mean, it's so rare to even see Johnny Cage players go for it. So by the time you actually see it, you have to be ready. So I'm trying to get it from full screen. Kerbo sitting on a slight life lead, but there's only so long that can last in a matchup this explosive. Oh, nice 4-3, another hit confirmed. At no point can you ever count out Johnny Cage, even if it is the mirror. There's the back 3, waiting for a button press. The counter poke, that full combo punish, that's actually going to be game! And he manages to get a 4-3. Kerbalicious. looking pretty unstoppable in that first winner's side round. Yeah, that was dominant. That was incredibly dominant. And someone like Dizzy as well, that was so powerful in this game back in its prime. I mean, obviously, I have no doubt we'll see more from him in this top 8 as we move through, but I do believe moving swiftly on, we have Sonic Fox, the final EVO champ for MK9, taken to the stage. The thing about Fox, which, you know, a lot of you guys will know this already, but this was the game that really started it all for Sonic Fox. I remember back in week 1 of Mortal Kombat 9, when I was a whippersnapper myself, I played an online match, and I was in a lobby with some random people, and they say, hey, you got to play this 13-year-old kid. He's amazing with Melina. And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. I fight this Melina, and I get my ass handed to me. And I'm like, what's going on? Turns out that was Sonic Fox all those years ago. Well, of course. And obviously that was the start of his tear, really. Obviously, like, he wasn't super dominant all the time in MK9, but he definitely kind of found his footing there. You know, he went from strength to strength until ultimately, of course, winning an EVO for it. And here he is against Sunk, one of the GGA guys. GG out here in force. Not really a huge surprise. I mean, Chicago was such a strong scene for Mortal Kombat 9, and not at all surprising to see them really training up for this event. I mean, obviously we had, you know, return of like 16-bit, Dizzy. You know, these guys don't get time to play much nowadays, so it's great seeing them be able to set some time aside, get ready for this event, and also place well. You know, Dizzy getting top 8 here as a full-time working man, right? That has probably not played this game in a considerable amount of time, and it is in itself impressive. But Sunk, this really tidy Cabal, and seeing him in winner's side after seeing him play at GBS yesterday, not surprised at all. This Cabal is clean. Oh my, they're just going straight into it as well. No button checks here. And there's that counter poke on the cartwheel. Armored, safe on block. Sonya has what I could dare say is the best armor in the game, but Cabal, this is the best character in Mortal Kombat 9 because he has everything. He's got damage, meterless damage at that, amazing armor. He's got a flash parry with that armor. He's got amazing zoning. He's got amazing rushdown. This character has all the tools. But the anti-cross up down to at the same time, lest we forget Sonya Blade, that military stance shenanigans. As soon as you're blocking a down 4 and you've got that military stance, you're going to be guessing for some kind of pain. Sonic Fox, wow, I like it. I love the, already his use of the EX cartwheel is immaculate. Oh, big whip punish. Dedicated into the overhead sword strike, though. I think if he was obviously going for the whip punish, he would have got the charge, but playing it a lot safer, I think. Full combo, down 4 into military stance, danger business. And Suk, he can't challenge. When you think it's your turn to press a button, oh, that's really unfortunate. That is super unfortunate that he was looking in the wrong direction. That's going to be a clean game 1. Sonic Fox already, wow, that was a swift match. I already love the use of Sonic Fox's armored cartwheel. You know, he's kind of dancing at a sweet distance where Cabals want to press buttons and start getting their cancel game on. And if you just armor straight through it and don't give them a chance to start it. Well, so what is that control pad he's using? These retro pads, these 360 pads back from the dead.
I mean, I had to get mine, and I hated it.
Well, I mean, that's probably why you're not on stage.
It was a disc. It was literally a disc on a control pad. How do we do it?
Well, evidently not well enough.
No,
there's that down 4 military stance again. Suk manages to guess, but there we go, back to back. That's the danger. That wonderful anti-air too. But actually, one of my favorite things to watch about MK9 is how viable like standing anti-airs are, because like obviously the jumping attacks are universal. Every character has the same jumping punch. Every character has the same jumping kick. So your and the same jump arc for the most part. So your anti-air timing is pretty much universal. So if you can get it down, it's really useful in the long run. The problem with going in for those Nomad Dash cancels is Nomad Dash on block is horrifically unsafe. So if you miss time you cancel, you're just going to eat a full combo for it. And Sonic Fox is down 1, he's just challenging. He has no care. Oh my god, there it is. Into that forward 4, into Nomad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's going for 2 reps, keep it safe. Plus on block, let's go. I haven't heard a crowd do that in so long. It makes me so happy. Oh my god, kick, punished. He canceled it. Oh no! Did he drop the cancel, or was that just the ultimate call out? Like, you're going to press a button here.
I believe he dropped the cancel there. But Suk, one of the issues he's always had is he's had amazing execution, he has amazing knowledge, but tournament pressure can get the best of him.
I mean, he is sitting here winner's side, so he's been doing well for himself up until this point. Oh, wow, that crossover. Cheeky stuff from Sonic Fox. No. Oh my god. Yeah, the diving kick. Going to connect. Suk already down half a bar of life. Yeah, he has to watch out. Buzzsaw. I believe that's like a 0 frame instant
It's
startup.
quick.
At the very least, it's a fast projectile. Very hard to trade with.
Have nightmares of trying to teleport it and getting hit by the Buzzsaw on the other side. And that gas blast zoning. This is really one of the main things.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh my god, it whips, but no punish. He's going in for pressure. Oh, but interruption on the down one. He's got army. You have to watch out. Instant jump kick. Sonic Fox with the call out. Wow. No brutality in this game. Yeah, that was actually. To be fair, like I see those moves and I just expect it to brutality. So when it doesn't, I'm like almost disappointed. A clean run from Sonic Fox though. I mean, Sonya is such a Sonic Fox character, but I mean, this is the character he won EVO with, I believe. I mean, Fox made a name for himself with Melina, and then when he discovered Sonya and just how insane this character is, it's almost like Sonya kind of almost defined how aggressive he is in NetherRealm games today. Maybe Michi does have all the tools at the very least. Nice punish. That's going to be Meatless too. Oh, that's going to do so much damage. And there's the military stance. And she has so many mix-up options from military stance. And this was where, this is where cover op Sonya came from in MKX. This was the influence for that variation. But you can definitely see it. There's that raw dash. It's going to work. A full corner combo here. See if he can build as much bar as he can. He's going to be needing it. Oh no, he dropped the rep and that actually lost him the breaker at the very least and potentially the round. He's going to lose the setup, he's going to lose the damage, and I think that's why he went for 2 reps of it in the previous game, because he wants to take the guaranteed damage. Interruption! No fear. Yeah, Sonic Fox is just one step ahead at the moment. He is just knowing exactly when Sunk's going to go for those gas blasts, and he's just his cartwheel placement, his interruptions on the dashes has been immaculate so far. Ooh, haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, normally you only see that used in combos, but again, that's what Sunk needs to do. He needs to just fill that screen, get the life lead just out of range. And he'll take that though, because he's now out of the corner. The problem is, more cartwheels and 1 bar left, and Sonic Fox has 1 more reversal to work with. Yeah, Sonic Fox just aggressive, just smothering Sunk right now, just not giving him any space. It's cancelled. Oh no! He tried to anti-cross him, I think. Got tagged. Going in for the cancel, so he wasn't prepared for it to connect, but that forward 4 is going to be good. He's going to get big corner damage here. He cannot drop this. Yeah, the crowd's going to be behind their boy. Plays it safe, goes for chip, but the punish on the dive kick finally come through. Sunk lives to fight another day. I actually like that instant dive kick, because if Sunk just tried to go for like a down 1 or something just to quite chip him out, and the dive kick connected, that goes into a full standing string, which for Sonya is hella damage. Every time she touches you, it's going to be not only crazy damage, but the mix-up afterwards. All of it is going to be military stance. He just can't get away. Never ends. Just cannot get away. Execution error gives Sunk a chance. He now has all that screen behind him, and this is Cabal. The question is, can he afford to do it? Because it'd be a few trades with the projectiles, and he might be in trouble. Oh, he is back to the wall again. Go to see that chip damage. Oh no. Sunk's on a lifeline right now. Has to watch out for the armor. Can't press buttons. I think that's going to be guaranteed chip, and it is. Yeah, Sonic Fox. Is he going to... I'm about to say, is he going to go for a fatality? No, he's going for probably fatality, I reckon. He's trying to... Can he even remember it? I don't think he can remember it. Oh, yeah, that's it. I haven't heard a crowd boo a failed fatality since... what EVO was it? Was it 2012? Oh, yeah. When MIT... No, it was Pig. Pig missed the fatality on the EVO stage. I'm sure it was MIT because I remember the shrug. I distinctly remember the shrug where the biggest problem is if it was both. If it was both, that's the worst thing. There's no excuse. When you can't do it and then you pause it, look it up, and then you still fail it in front of everyone, that's like the ultimate disrespect to the crowd. Well, the crowd takes that personally, right? I take it personally. Because that's what fatalities aren't for the players, it's for the guys that are watching. Ultimately. Now, who do we have coming up? Oh, young Tommy Waffles. We have him returning to the stage, that smoke lord, right? The ninja smoke of MK9. Handed you your ass. He annihilated Now, who handed me my ass? Dab. Well then. So if we both moved on, we actually would have fought in this bracket. Yeah, but we didn't. If only we were better. If only we were the better players. But we are not. These are the better players, and that's why they're on the stage. But Waffles with that patented smoke, looking really clean, I'll be honest. I didn't get the chance to see Dab play earlier on, so obviously maybe you could fill us in for what characters he's using and how he's looking. So Dab and I had a rocky road. I was able to beat him in winners, and then in losers he went Cyrax, and then I lost. As simple as that. But that basically it's because he plays multiple characters. Dab has always been a multi-character specialist. In this tournament in particular, he's used Johnny Cage, he's used Liu Kang, he's used Cabal. Liu Kang? Yeah, he used Liu Kang against me in winners. And then obviously Cyrax is the character that has given him the most results today. For those uninformed, while we load it up, tell us a thing or two about the resets with Smoke and Cyrax. How do they work? So if we do in fact see Smoke versus Cyrax, that will be quite a fitting matchup, considering both characters had access to guaranteed resets that would give you monstrous damage for often very little meter spent. You're looking like 1 bar, you're looking at 70%, 80% and above, depending on how close you are to the corner or what you get. But generally speaking, these characters will hit you once and might take a round on it. So you have to be so careful. And I hear we do have Cyrax played in. Yeah, so we're button checking. I mean, it's a button check for sure. So the resets are a bit different. Cyrax's reset combos came from an unblockable bomb that you would set up, so exactly. It's 2 combos in 1, and Smoke's, basically we're getting his OTG smoke bomb to pick up instead.
Yeah, we're going to be butt checked. There's no way on this earth Waffles is using anyone that's seen smoke. Yeah, absolutely. So that's it though. That's the big thing, and you will probably see it quite a lot if Dab has a good series here. But the Cyrax exploits, or the resets, I should say, involve the fact that his bombs, like his ground bombs in MK9, are fully unblockable. It's a straight-up throwback to UMK3. So when you use a net, obviously your opponent is locked in space, they're hovering in the air, or whatever it is you do, they're stuck there. If you use a second net in a combo, when the net has already been used, there's a little animation of them kind of pulling the net off themselves. During that animation, you can be launched by a bomb. So the setups would involve having that net animation of a second net in a combo occurring while they're standing on a bomb.
Well,
And
we're
then that
moments
would launch
away.
them.
We're moments away from going to be seeing it. It's going to be the battle of the reset characters, GJ Waffles and Coalition Dab. I'm very excited for this one, I must say. Let's go. Nope, they're button checking again. Secondary button checks. Second button check. It's like second breakfast. Oh my god. That's not real, you know. Now, the thing is, Waffles is actually particularly good at playing this matchup. Because it's not just against, from personal experiences. Even back in the day, obviously, GJ, shouts to GJ Han. Who's a really strong Cyrax player from the Chicago region back in the day. And he was just as good at it back then. This has always been a matchup that Waffles has seemed comfortable in, because he really just oppressively knows how to win the neutral. The smoke bomb tracks, he has access to the shake so he can deal with the net, and generally speaking, just has a lot of answers. But that air grab, the air grab is immune to the smoke bomb, so it's a good way of advancing space, just like that, you see. And it's all a matter of buttons too. So he's caught a net. He's not going to get huge damage on this, but he's going to get an advantageous situation. Wake up teleport. Literally no fear whatsoever. Yeah, now Waffles actually has some amazing setups as well. So even outside of the resets, where he doesn't have the opportunity to use it, you will see some insane, kind of tricky Oki options he gets. There we go. Oh no, this is the confirm, it goes into the grab. Yeah, I'm not sure he was actually ready to go for the confirm there. I think he's already dialed in that he was going to do the grab after that stagger. Jumps over the smoke bomb. You can't afford, it's one of those matchups where you can't afford to get hit by a smoke bomb, and you definitely can't afford to get hit by a net. So the thing is, Dab has 3 bars, so if he can get a standing confirm, he can drain a bar. EX net drains meter in this game just like that. It takes almost a full bar of meter away. Scary stuff. Oh no, doesn't confirm, but there's no punish from Waffles. I don't think Waffles was expecting him to just do net on block. So sometimes, even if it's punishable, if you're convinced they're not going to do it, then it may as well not be. Oh no, doesn't go for the anti at that time. Good block on the overhead. Yeah, trying at, Cyrax, and you guess wrong. You're bad at the reactions! Anti-cross up. Wow. Yep. A Cyrax X-Ray having an absolutely ridiculous hitbox in this game completely covers around him. It's an expensive way to end the round, but it's an efficient one nonetheless. The reason I'm worried about that is because now Dab has no bar and he's against smoke. So if he gets hit once, this could actually be the round. Maybe, but we're yet to see it. Oh no. Yeah, the back 2 caught airborne. Good awareness from Waffles to not let it rip. Nice anti-air. Waffles anti-airs are some of the best I've seen in this game. Oh, full jump in. That actually might be death if he gets the reset. Yeah, we'll see if he can get the reset. Is he going to go for it? That's the question. Here it is. There it is. He gets it. Comes through, and of course, no break from Dan because this round is already over. Yeah, of course. But look at that, though. In the space of 1 round, he did build a break now, so he has got that escape option. But speaking of escape option, I love the way Waffles is playing this matchup. He really has this effective runaway style, but a clean jump in. If you hesitate, even though anti-airs are good, if you hesitate, you're going to eat it. And against either of these 2 characters, you don't want to eat a jump in. Bomb's going to connect still. There's the overhead. That gets opened up. This could be dangerous. Oh, goes to 3-step. Doesn't get it. But you still get a chunk of damage, so it's not the end of the world. It's almost a win-win for Smoke, in essence. Because you don't spend any bar on the initial hit, and then if it doesn't OTG and it doesn't pick up for the reset, you still get a good chunk of damage. So regardless, you're going to do damage, and here we go. That's going to be a game. Air grab. Air grab into OTG. I love it. I love it. That was really smart. That was to avoid the breakup. The air grab, which I believe is unbreakable, if my 6-year-old knowledge has not failed me, into the OTG. So none of that was breakable there. Really smart. It's going to be 1-0, but there were signs of life from Dab there. I actually think, even though he got round 1, I think using all of his bar on that X-ray, I really think it hurt him throughout the rest of the game. It won him round 1, but potentially lost him round 2, right? Which going into round 3, because Waffles won round 2, had a bit more momentum. So arguably, I guess you can call it, but it's a bit of a, I guess it's a bit of a stretch when you look at that beyond. Nice anti-cross up, but doesn't turn anything. I feel like Smoke has some of the best low pokes in the whole game. Now Dab doesn't have a breaker, so this is going to hurt. Oh no, he drops it! Uncharacteristic drop from Waffles. Normally a very, very good hit rate on those resets. Okay, there's the chest saw, is an overhead. The Cyrax can go for the EX ragdoll, which is a low, so he does have elements of a mix-up there. Oh, that overhead connecting again. I love Waffle spacing on that. Oh, corner repositioning. Into reset! Into reset combo and Dab. Clean saving his bar. This should be the round. Guaranteed chip. Yeah, tries to go for the teleport, but at that point, Waffles had already reversed position. Speaking of reverse positions, look at the situation. Waffles has no bar and Dab has 3. This could actually be death if he gets a hit. But the thing is, Waffles actually making it really hard for him to get hit on the ground. Like, when was the last time we saw Dab get like a standing string? That could have been confirmed, but I think he was just ready to do it into a bomb instead. I really think Dab needs to be aware of these hit confirms because he could get the nets on a confirm. He's not going to get them in the neutral because obviously Smoke has that projectile shake. Yeah, Dab trying to go for anti-cross up there, and he's going to get hit by full jump in. Has to break for it. Oh, and there's the overhead. I love the way Waffles does that. He goes to the trip guard, even if it's a bit late with the overhead, so even if it doesn't hit you on the recovery, your instinct is to block low. So obviously people are going to hit you with that low to try and anti-air, but it doesn't work, and Waffles getting another hit. Oh. And the fatality, here we go. Which one is it? Oh, I love this one. This one's sick. I'm just going to watch it. But how does it work? I just melt their skin off. Is it like steam? He just sticks his fingers into your eyes and you melt, I guess. Well, just smoke things. That's really disgusting. Well, do you remember the other one when he phases through you and you just fall to pieces? That's less disgusting, but still very awesome. But this is kind of what we expected to see, right? Like, Dab is a phenomenal player, but Waffles he has this matchup on lock. He doesn't fear Cyrax. And I think it helps to not fear Cyrax damage when you have damage that kind of competes with it yourself. That's always the trump card, I think. The first hit going to Dab is going to be big, though. Getting the first hit in this matchup is so important. I assume he's going to have to do it. Yeah, no reset attempt, of course, but he gets clipped by the extra part of that string. Wake up teleport. I feel like Waffles has been in full control of this set from start to finish. Absolutely. Dab can get a command grab. What can he get off it? Oh, no. Yeah, expecting a jump out as he goes in for the 2-1, but already airborne, so the 1 doesn't connect, and that's unfortunate. Net confirmed. Yeah, it's going to hit. But can he time it so the back two doesn't actually whiff? No. Just goes with the stand. Ooh, goes to the shake. Oh, actually still picked up. That's it. Wow, and that's it. Match point for Waffles. This is loser's side. If Dab loses this, he is out of the tournament. I mean, you know Chicago's going to want Waffles to move on because he is the hometown hero here. And everyone that played this game is going to want Cyrax to lose. I mean, yeah, of course. Me included. Wow. Well, just Cyrax. I love Dab. I love him. It's one of my favorite guys. He can still win. You know, let's not count him out. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a player that's as good as Dab, and he's playing Cyrax, who is a comeback machine in this game. Then again, though, that's the connect. Uh-oh, look at the bar. Look at the bar. Oh, the reset doesn't come out, but it's still just even insane damage, even without the reset. A little bit too anti and goes in for the teleport because he's got a breaker, can't afford to be risky. Oh my god, the shake, such a good tool. Yeah, but now Dab's at this health, he has to watch out. Any shake now, and that's going to be it. Tries to interrupt before the smoke bomb can connect, and won't manage to do so. Waffles is going to move on the loser side of the bracket with a clean 3-0. Unfortunately, Dab eliminated, but congratulations on getting top 8 nonetheless. This was a really interesting tournament so far. You know, even to get top 8, every single pool, you look at most of the names and you go, oh my god, that person's in my pool. Because everyone's come back. This whole tournament has just been a blast from the past. Like, straight up. There are so many familiar faces. Obviously, not everyone is here, so hopefully we'll get a chance to reconvene and have another one of these tournaments one day, you know. Who knows? Maybe Combo Breaker 2019. Who knows what will happen. But generally speaking, this has just been a great experience, right? Just in the situation to stand around among all these MK9 setups and all these familiar faces and a bunch of new ones, right? Players that we've seen come out of the woodwork for MKX, you know, Injustice 1, Injustice 2, that have gone back to play in this tournament because they just happen to play MK9. Even if they didn't play it competitively back then, now they are competitive players. You know, they're like, okay, cool, there's a tournament there, I'll enter it. And then there's a few names like that. For example, Gunshow. Gunshow is in my pool with Scarlet. You know, he made his way to losers finals of the pool. He did really well. And Scarlet, I mean, how many Scarlet players were there? Like what? Crazy Dominican, you had, I feel like I'm forgetting. I know who you're trying to talk about. Maka, of course, played Scarlet as well. Just a very uncommon character and, you know, made her way to Combo Breaker 2018. I mean, Scar as well. Scar, how can I forget Scar? Of course. Now, we have another match in the loser side of the top 8. Comp Bros, you may have seen them last year at Combo Breaker, actually put in the work with Black Canary and Injustice 2. And Biggs. I've actually seen Biggs around throughout the day. He's actually spent a lot of the day with Dab, so if this button check's legit and we do see Liu Kang, I'm actually kind of excited to see Liu Kang because even during MK9's prime time, Liu Kang was not a popular character. So there were just characters in MK9 that just people didn't really play. And for some of them, they just weren't very good. Like, for example, your Kano, your Striker, your Shiva. These characters that were universally just not very good. But then you had people like Liu Kang that were kind of sitting around, sort of, I suppose, like, let's say perhaps like the middle of the game that were not terrible, but definitely not like super, super strong at the same time. But it definitely depended on kind of each region, right? Ooh, Scarlet versus Sonya. You were just talking about Scarlet. Now, the thing about Scarlet,
is that she was actually a brand new character at MK9. She hadn't been in previously. Very, very. There's probably a button check, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope so. If not, it'd be cool to see Scarlet. It would be brave to pick an execution-heavy character like Scarlet at this tournament. And again, like we said, right, there are plenty of players that have been hella grinding for this event, so I don't know if that's necessarily a problem, especially at this point of the tournament when we're literally in top 8, right? These are the best players on the day. These are the best MK9 players here right now, and you know, that's probably for a good reason, because they've put in the effort, because they've put in the grind, and here they are. So currently sorting out their pads, but I mean there are so many characters in this game that were just really fun to play, even if they weren't competitively like the most viable in the game. So like Scarlet was one of them. Rain was a big one. You know, Rain really was a fan favorite character, and for good reason. You know, obviously the thing about Mortal Kombat X, for example, being able to fight against NPC Rain when he has basically the MK9 moveset, and he's still just as fun to play. Speaking of which, Baraka was another cool character that we didn't see too much of, but was pretty sweet. Even saw Ermac earlier on. Ermac is, well, I think Ermac was always a bit of a crowd pleaser because he was just very, I suppose, solid, right? Just solid is a good way of summing up a lot of the characters in the game. But what really set aside, you know, for those of you wondering that, you know, what happened with this game, you know, what made characters good, it was very footsie based. It was very heavily focused on the neutral. Obviously, you know, a lot of downfalls. You know, those crouching back kicks are incredibly long range. They have good advantage on hit, so you can move in and continue your offense. But a lot of characters had some truly just insane tools, right? Like Cabal, his cancels, and his gas blast game, Cyrax damage, smoke damage. But here we are actually going in. So Compros is going to be running Katana. MK Jakes is going to be Sonya Blade. This really was a matchup that we saw regularly by the end of MK9. You know, Katana was very, very popular. Sonya, especially by the end of the game, we saw her in absolute droves. And it's for good reason. She really is within that top 5 of best characters. Katana, always been fundamentally sound. You know, I know we had a 16-bit in this bracket. Shouts to you, man. Good to see you back. But here we go. Okay. Oh no, drops the combo. Wake up kiss. That should be a confirm. That's the cool thing about Katana and MK9, which it actually used the meter burn fan toss to extend damage. But it was almost like a stun in effect, rather than MKX, where it would kind of launch and then kind of keep them airborne. Here's that neutral, right? That Katana game. The fans are highs unless they're EX, so generally speaking, you just have to not really worry. If you have the life lead against Katana, you can kind of just neutral crouch a lot of it, but at the same time, she builds so much bar. Look at that super bar just go up. Insane. That's a really solid start. Katana, one of the best Zodas, actually, in MK9. She had really, really good projectiles. Very, very historically hard to get in on. There's always one golden rule, which was don't jump. The second you jump against Katana, you eat an air fan, and that's it. You get full combos for days. Wow. There's that Sonya pressure. Military stance. She has, you know, she has the low, she has the overhead, she has like a couple of mid tools she can go for. Yeah, it really is like a defining feature for Sonya. It's an incredible move, and it's an incredible move in what is already quite an incredible move set. It's a very complete character of Sonya Blade. And there it is, cartwheel, that armored attack, getting a full combo, leaving standing too. Oh, the grab, of course. Really, really good option, and another mix-up. Goes into the kick. The second you realize the takedown happens, the kick adds such a chunk of damage. Now this is definitely where Sonya wants to have you. If you're near the corner, and she's within that jump distance, she has one of the best down fours in the game as well. Oh, the jumps! Expecting an anti-cross up, so the jump kick was a good choice. Yeah, breaker for breaker. Back in this neutral game. Oh, wow, nice clean anti-air. Even if standing normals were great anti-airs, down twos were like such a go-to anti-air anyway. Consistent, fast, good hitbox. Gotta be careful now though, because at this health you get hit by anything. I mean, Katana does have quite considerable kind of unbreakable projectile combos in this game to get the right opening. There's that military stance, watch out. Yeah, goes in for the NGP, expecting some, trying to make the cartwheel whiff, I think. And that's why she has so much control. Oh my god! Wow, that was the longest walk-up I've ever seen at MK9. That was insane. A clean game one though. And we saw at the end, when Sonya lands up close, and you kind of expect a armored counterpoke with the cartwheel. The second you expect that, and you're sitting there respecting it because you're waiting for the armor, you know, she gets so much more aggressive potential because she knows you're blocking. It's the amount of, like, conditioning that she gets. That's conversion. Back to zoning. There's no way Katana wants to be anywhere near this character, but
The ring blast, a great projectile in itself. She actually goes slightly lower. It's kind of deceptively strong. I mean, I think a lot of projectiles were like that in MK9. Like characters that weren't really known for a strong full screen game still had a considerable projectile behind them. I think Sonya was definitely one of them. Still though, this round's not going quite as clean. Oh wow, completely missed. Actually, wood punishes the jump back, so she still has control there, but there's the slice, the cutter. That cutter is a deceiving move. Actually took people a while to realize the tech behind that. Oh wow, that instant projectile. Getting full combo too. You have to be so careful when you leave the ground. It's Katana, a jump kick turned into a full combo. This is definitely going to hurt. Oh no. Yeah, cuts it early, but still 36%. That is not bad by any means. Definitely not. Going in for more fans, more damage. A very, very late break, actually. Surprised to see the break come out that late. Probably should have saved it for the round, in my opinion. Oh, I like that. That preempted just in case he went for the cartwheel, perhaps. Didn't have the bar to the exit, so it would have been a clean hit. But that was also a clean game, so that actually takes us to 1-1 now. I think that we're actually starting to see close games. We've seen actually a lot of stomps so far, so it's actually kind of nice to see a closer game. But that's the nature of MK9. The game is so aggressive. You'll be noticing right now that these games are fast. You know, like we're not slowing down by any degree. Oh wow, arc kick. Very rarely see it connect like that. Oh, nice anti-air. Doesn't get a full combo, but still knocks her out, keeps her back to the corner, and the square wave out of there. Now, the thing about Sonya as well is that normally her down 4 is a great tool by itself, but the second you cancel that down 4 into military stance, I believe that down 4 does become plus on block, giving her other options. If you're within down 4 range, you're going to have a bad time against her. But she also has incredible range on that down 4. That's the thing. It's literally like sweep distance, almost jump range near enough. Ooh, very dangerous. And she goes so low to the ground too. Oh, these exchanges where you're not going to be trading the damage. That's going to be a big mistake for the jump kick into Fan. Maybe expecting a break. Actually, probably not allowing him to break, maybe. Yeah, this is going to be tough now. That's chip damage live. Shout. Oh, wow. Completely avoids. Here's the obstacle course. Oh, the Fan connects. Good stuff. Okay. Relatively even on par now, though. A bit more of an even match this time. Oh, you reckon that was like an autocorrect? I'm not sure. That didn't really look intentional. But you know, he'll say yes to square wave regardless. Nice clean anti-air. Nothing wrong with that. Good old-fashioned down 2. That uppercut does a nice chunk of damage by itself. If you know that Katana's going to jump kick into Fan, I think that's the answer really. The instant down 2 to check the active range, the jump kick. Jump kicks actually, the reason we're seeing jump kicks to the punches in MK9 is because they had so much more priority over grounded normals. Jump kick was a good way to beat anti-air attempts. Well, it's like we said earlier, right? They're universal jumping. Everyone's jumping punch is the same, everyone's jumping kick is the same. So, generally speaking, you would always look to anti-air those punches, and the kicks are so much harder to deal with. Ooh. That's a good conversion on the meteor burn fan toss. 2-1 now. Really kind of think, what adjustment can you make in this kind of situation when Katana is kind of just winning the neutral that solid? Well, if you're Sonya, the goal is going to be just get in and stay in. That's ultimately what you have to do. But against a character as aggressively keyboard heavy as Katana, and when she throws her fan, though, she moves backwards. Like, it really is a good combination of things. And dropping the MJP, so there is going to be damage and setup left on the table there. Yeah, drop the combo, but then got anti-ed for it too, so that's a nice quick momentum shift. Really trying to close in that space, but Katana, she has such a good neutral in terms of like just pure projectile. Oh wow, walked straight into the last hit of that string. Dowie expected him to finish it. That was an opportunity, but broken straight away. One of the benefits of characters like this that do a lot of their neutral is just special moves. They build so much bar in the process. There you go. There's a restand. Of course, Sonya, she has a meatless restand as well. Why not? Oh no, goes clean over, but doesn't get a full jump in. That was a hugely missed opportunity. I just quickly got to say, as we expected, it is actually comp pros that Sonya played. Did think it was a bit weird seeing him play Katana. I was pretty sure that it was probably Sonya, but that is it. So comp pros is our Sonya player, and Biggs is Katana. So it's Biggs that's currently 1 game away from moving on. I didn't want to say just in case. I didn't want to be rude. Yeah, of course. But we know now. We know for sure. And comp pros fighting back, which is really quite nice. Even whipping that fan, 1 bar of meter. The second you've got 1 bar of meter in this game, it makes such a big difference. Especially if you've got armor. Like the matchup against Sonya changes drastically if she has a bar and if she doesn't. I mean, armor wasn't really quite as common in MK9 across the board, and if it was very rarely as strong as her cartwheel. And that's why she was so good, because that armor was like, you know, before there was MKX armor, which was really, really, you know, super strong. She had that and no one else did. Oh, nice. Anti-air down one. Don't see that too often. Clean. No military stance, though. Whip punish for days. There's the break, though. Biggs building bar. Okay, good man. Oh, you have to watch out for the jump in. That's going to be a nice, clean hit. Actually, I wonder if that's going to be close to it, because he's going to get a reset here in a mix-up. The grab is going to be good. And Compros 2-2. Final game. And this is loser's bracket action, too. So whoever loses this game is out of there. Yeah, this is our first 2-2 of the day. I mean, it has been relatively one-sided up until this point, so it's nice to see a bit of a back and forth, but still. Okay, we know Compros obviously has such a lethal Sonya and MKX as well, so it's not really a big surprise to see him be quite effective when they're here too. Instant air dive kick. I mean, I believe the speed of instant air dive kick was like, when it was on Twitch, it was almost like 6 frames or something crazy. I can't remember the low crush. If you're going to poke, instant dive kick will crush it for days. Yeah, I can't remember the exact frames of it, but it was by this game's standards, it was very quickly. And also because it goes into a full standing string, it's just an added damage, right? You can use it to punish certain things, you can use it to trip guard. It's such a powerful attack by itself. All combos going in for that. It looked like an instant jump dive kick or something like that, but it didn't quite work out. And he spent a bar to get in using that cartwheel. But as you can see, he's actually built a bar back already and forcing the break out of Biggs. That's really important for combos. The jump kick again, expecting an anti-cross, but the combo drop! No! We go, there's a square, he tries to whip punish, but isn't in range. But even if you block the jump kick ban, you're still not really in a position to do anything about it. Right? You kind of just have to hold it. Go back to that neutral. Oh, tries to arc kick, but it doesn't work. Biggs manages to fight back. He's on match point now. Yeah, match point, 1 round away from moving forward, but Compros back to the ropes, but he does have 3 bars. Ooh, I forgot that string existed. There it is, cartwheel blowing straight through, but the breaker, not a huge surprise to see Katana have a breaker so often. All the cartwheel, still gets a combo off it. Oh no, drops the combo. I think dropping that combo with Sonya is bad because you really need that restand. Yeah, definitely. Tries to cartwheel, but it doesn't work, but there's the mix-up of military stance. It's going to be the overhead tackle this time. Yeah, cutter is a high, so you can crouch. See him just trying to down 4 under, just trying to keep himself as low to the ground as possible. Nice anti-air back to back. Cartwheel. Oh, the square wave. Brave challenge. Did work out. Oh no. Where's the dive kick? Oh my god. He's going to go for unclashable projectile. There's the cartwheel. Oh my god. To back. Oh, the break. He still has it. He hesitates on the anti-air and it's going to be chip damage. He hesitated on the anti-air and that was all she wrote. Yeah, Biggs just did an amazing job of playing around the cartwheel there. Kudos 100% moving forward and well-deserved fashion. That was close. That was very, very, very close. In loser's bracket action, that's the best kind of match to win and the worst kind of match to lose. Absolutely. But I mean, still getting top 8 is pretty impressive with the amount of people that were here and the kind of competition we saw. But we could be moving on to our next match relatively soon. I just want to say it's great seeing this game played like this again after such a long time. I mean, I know it's kind of, you know, not to sound like a broken record, but it has been so long since we've seen MK9 played like this. Well, as far as I'm aware, we haven't had a major MK9 tournament since the early days of 2015, right? So even before like the glory days of MK9, it's been 3 years since we saw something significant for MK9. So the fact that we have this even here and we're seeing the legends come back. Speaking of which, Waffles and Soup. So this is basically a GGA local match we're about to see. Basically, yeah. It's going to be a GGA team kill. These guys have probably been playing to practice for this tournament, and we're now going to see it. I'm not quite sure how often they would have been playing each other like in preparation for this. I mean, I'm not sure if they're like they've been having like sessions at GGA or if they've just been playing in their own time. But I'm excited to see how this pans out. Cabal versus Smoke. Interesting. It's not a matchup that we've seen for a long time. But it's one of those things where normally the strength of Smoke is the fact that he has the constant harassment with the smoke bombs. But if you're airborne, the smoke bombs don't really do much to you. Cabal, if he's going for the instant air gas blasts, is going to spend the majority of the game using gas blasts. But the extra dimension is that Smoke gets the shake. If it's Cabal, he's going to be hard to pin down with any of those buttons that lead to resets. No, absolutely. But I guess I'll have to wait and see how they play it out. Because generally speaking, I mean, Smoke has the damage, but Cabal just has that oppressive rushdown game, right? But I'm not quite sure how it works from point blank, like if the shake really helps out Smoke or if the smoke bomb finds himself doing much, because Cabal is in the air for so much of the game. Right, here we go. Yeah, they're going straight back into it. First hit, taking the first hit away from Smoke is so insanely important. Because at the end of the day, he does need that bar to get the resets. It has to come from meter burn smoke bomb. Oh, he's going to get a hit. Back 2-3, overhead. There's always golden rules for each character, and Smoke had one of his own. Watch out for that overhead. And that's the down 4. You know, how many down 4s are you prepared to take before you block low and then eat an overhead for your trouble? Oh, the counter poke! Now Soon, he's back in the fight. Yeah, there's the break. Waffles wants nothing to do with it. Wake up Saw, very valid wake up option because it's so fast. Armor going through the smoke bomb. Now here comes Soon.
Okay, that's going to be close to the first round, but it's going to be mix-up potential. Oh, we can see Toasty Boost!
Toasty Boost! He's going to get all 3 bars back! Oh my god, that mechanic. That was only just, I think, getting fleshed out by the end of the game's lifestyle. Oh my god, the chip as well! But he's going into this round with 2 bars thanks to Toasty Boost.
Yeah, I mean, that was... I'm actually quite surprised we saw him go for it, because the Toasty Boost is... It's so inconsistent. It's like every character has a unique input that you need to put in. When Dan Forden is on the screen, when the little Toasty guy comes up, you have a unique input, put it in, and if you do it first, you get a full bar of meter.
Yep, the break from Soon wants nothing to do with those resets, and even though he actually got the Toasty Boost, it's not really helping him much in this round. Another overhead connects. Waffles should be good to take this game. Reset doesn't even need it. Don't even need the reset, mate. Game 1 is going to be Waffles.
That's just a nice clean amount of damage by itself. Well played from Waffles. I mean, this is such a... I suppose an explosive matchup, because Cabal is Cabal, like he's an insanely powerful character, but Smoke is unique in the sense he has that massive damage, that tracking projectile, so much going for him.
Drops the end, that 4-4. Forward 4, I think is the better term. He's caught.
Yes, the counter poke.
Armored reversal. Oh, he drops it. Gotta watch out this level of play. I mean, like, it's kind of crazy. We talk about combo drops, but this is a situation where I think stress is going to get to you.
Corner repositioning as well. Clean stuff from Waffles. Oh wow, catch him jumping out. Waffles is so good at chasing you down when you do that.
Because Smoke's down 1 is so fast, if you get caught jumping, he has so much time to just go for another down 1 in the smoke bomb, full combo, just for trying to jump out. Waffles is going to get another round.
Okay, hasn't got any meter, but neither does Sunk. Sunk gets back to the wall, walks straight in the instant gas blast.
There's that reset. Standing 2 is going to drop, but doesn't matter, still gets a reset situation. Yeah, and he's starting to challenge it with the down 3s. That was a really strange exchange, actually. I'm surprised that smoke bomb didn't hit.
Oh, definitely.
Air to air. Is he going to cash out damage? Yep, just goes for the teleport for the positioning. Another conversion. Doesn't want to go for the reset again. He really wants to just kind of keep that corner. You're really going to maximize that smoke damage if you catch it off a grounded string and not an air to air. Here comes Suk. Yep, the break.
Gonna go for the break.
The meter management on Waffles has been so immaculate because he's in a situation where he's not having to go for resets. He does have the meter to save the breaker. But Suk finally gets around on the board. Oh my god! Blocks back 2-3 but eats the smoke bomb anyway. No reset today, so Suk does sort of live to fight another day.
Let's go for whiff punch, doesn't quite get it in time. Full, actually max range jumping, I think.
Right, hasn't got the meter to reset, but he's still in a great situation. Ooh. So much work to do. And you have to watch out. I think now he's in within shake territory and doesn't even need it.
Yeah,
literally doesn't even need it. There's that smoke bomb. Waffles. 2 games up now on Sunk.
I mean, Waffles, he seems to play really unfazed. Like, he has, like, a really... I guess he just got great composure, generally, because he's having to fight so many strong characters back to back, but he just doesn't seem to let it get to him. Nice brave start with the overhead from that distance.
No reset. For anyone that might be wondering, that reset, it is inconsistent. Basically, long story short, it either works or it doesn't work. You just got to be lucky. You can do certain combos that might, I think, increase the chance of it working, but it's never 100% consistent.
Okay, does that interrupt? Is that down 3 going to do well?
Oh, and he doesn't want to take more down 4s because he didn't chip territory. That was a nice pickup. Waffles is on match point. Oh, just being so brave with those teleports. But I feel like he's going to be a little bit more brave with those decisions. Oh my god, that's a full reset.
Yep, he's going to get
the
it
reset. Yep, force the break. Zook now, no resources. Need to go for those buzzsaws. Actually, Unfortunately, it does move him slightly forward, so I think it is somewhat of an answer for those smoke bombs, but Waffles could go for so many other things. Just a raw jump in, a deep jump in, a teleport, a shake.
Wow. Wow, that's going to connect. That was such a clean way to finish off, and Waffles going to be eliminating Sunk here in this top 8 moving forward.
These
Waffles,
games-
he's running a bit of a gauntlet.
These games, I gotta say, are lightning fast.
Yeah.
How many top 8s have we been doing so far where, you know, they can take a significant amount of time, but with MK9 it's just set.
It's crazy. I forgot. I mean, because this is 3 out of 5 too, and traditionally this game was 2 out of 3. So I can't even imagine to remember how
How
fast
was this game
used to
ever
be.
2 out of 3?
Yeah,
Look at how fast it's
wild.
going in 3 out of 5.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of which, our next players are getting up straight away. It's going to be Dizzy taking the stage once again with that Johnny Cage.
I feel like I definitely favor Dizzy in this matchup. If it's going to be Johnny Cage versus Katana, I don't think there is a Cage player in the world more ready for this matchup than Dizzy.
Yeah, I think, I mean, especially considering his number 1 training partner, even back in the day, used to be 16-bit, right?
I mean, still is 16-bit. If they
Yeah.
were grinding together, like, this surely 16-bit would have been the guy Dizzy was playing against.
I mean, I would assume so. Definitely seems to be the case, but Dizzy's still looking good. I mean, even back in sort of 2012 and onwards, he was always good, or I guess 2011 to be more accurate, but he was always good at the Katana matchup, because it was something that he would have to fight so often, especially as a Johnny Cage player, so you really couldn't afford to struggle in it.
But you got to have patience, right? That's the magic word.
Absolutely.
Against Katana, there are so many of those things that you have to do to not get antsy, not get too aggressive. Is he going rain? Is this a button check? Or
I mean, it might be a button check.
it might have been random, so I missed it, so we'll see. I know we had Scarlet last time, which obviously wasn't the pick, but I'm assuming at this stage of competition we're going to see button checks. 100%, yeah, there it is. I miss Rain as well. I've got to go out and say,
Rain
this
was a really
character
good
was one of the funnest characters to watch, by far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but again, no one really played him. It was like CD Jr., Mr. Aquaman, of course, used to play Rain too.
Do you remember Book Burning?
I do remember Book Burning. That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Anyone that ever played online remembers Book Burning. Shouts to the old ranked matches.
And this is just that nostalgia.
So many players that made a name for themselves, like Wound Cowboy and the Shang Tsung.
Man.
Detroit Ballin'. I miss Detroit Ballin', man. But here we go, Dizzy back in the fray with that Johnny Cage. But Big's going Sonya, and this is a very tactical decision. I think he does. It's very smart to not go Katana versus Dizzy, because you know it's a matchup he's ready for. And
Yeah,
Sonya
absolutely.
does very well versus Johnny Cage. Dizzy catches down 4, but they're just going to have 1 bar each now. Those constant down 4 challenges, very, very important. But there is the anticipation on that invincible meter burn nut punch. One of the only invincible moves in the entire game.
I was also completely punished, so he was more than ready for it.
Down 4 counter into military stance is advantageous on block. Such an amazing tool, and that's why he's going for it so often, because it just feels like it's never your turn. And there's the anti-cross up down 2. So consistent.
Oh no, I think that was a bit of an input error from Dizzy there, forward 2. You very rarely actually want to see that. But Big's going to take that first round.
But it's really a matchup, I think, of who can be the most oppressive, right? You have good footsies with both characters, but Sonya's is just so fast and in your face. And she's definitely plus on a lot more things. So Johnny Cage, his pressure comes from the staggers, the forward 3 crushes, but she's got the armor to challenge. Most other characters, they have to try and poke, or down 1, or down 3. She can just straight up armor that stuff.
Oh no, Dizzy wasn't ready to confirm it. It could have been big damage.
Yep, there's the confirming to nut punch. Gonna take the plus frame. Challenge.
I like
there's
it.
the tech. That's Dizzy used to do that all the time back in the day. Reading the cartwheel would absorb cartwheel with invincible nut punch. It's a hard read, but it works if you know they're gonna do it.
Well, it's going to end up taking him the round. Now Big Scout's been thinking about that for sure every time, because that's normally the go-to thing, right? It's Johnny Cage is a character about staggers and plus frames. Armor chews that up, but Johnny Cage has answers to get through it himself. But it's that constant read, right? You have to be on that next level to see it coming.
Oh, instant dive kick. Fortunately, if you're airborne, it's actually not the worst thing to hit by, but the raw jump in, that's gonna force a break. Oh my god, Dizzy, he's not in a good position. Even if he opens up Biggs, Biggs has so much bar to break with, but uses 1. And there is the leg lift. Biggs looking good in game 1.
Yeah, looking clean. Actually didn't even know he played Sonya. I haven't really seen much of Biggs before today.
Well, he's certainly doing well.
I mean, you could
Now
say that.
we do. Sonya's the character for it. And I'm actually not surprised that we see a lot of people going with Sonya, because she's not actually a really hard character to learn, especially now we're so far in the game's lifespan. Execution isn't really a problem for anyone in the scene anymore. You know, she's a good pick. Absolutely. Oh,
There it
God.
is.
Get off me.
Oh, tries to jump out.
Yeah, he
gets out of the
dedicates.
cage blender.
Dizzy just trying to get a little bit of real estate here. Down 3, connector is going to be free to go in. Instant dive kick to crush the lows. But the combo drop, but answered back through the cartwheel. This could still be the round. Restanding to mix up. It's going to be one more, and the cartwheel just in case he wakes up.
Yeah, I think the only thing that could have beat that was arguably invincible nut punch, but I'm not sure if it even would have worked in that situation. Saw those what ifs, full combo.
Oh my word, restand city. Oh. All right, he's gonna take the plus frames. Going in for the 4-3, not afraid. Cartwheel, but again, there's the tech. Challenging plus frames, this is gonna be big damage and a restand. One more bar, will we see it? No, not even an opportunity. Dizzy staying alive. I mean, he's a master of that pressure.
Yeah, he's fighting back. Still has some corner too. Dizzy doesn't have any bar to work with, but he's Johnny Cage. He'll soon build that quick.
There's the back 3, and yeah, just optimized the NJP for more damage.
So much damage too, 36% from Meatless Antia.
Oh my
wow.
god, just reading the down 4. Dizzy is ahead. Down 4, yeah, there's the pressure. This is definitely Dizzy's situation, but his back is to the corner. Has to watch out. Oh my god. Getting caught by the gut punches. Oh my god, that's a punish. Here we go. One more mix-up could do it.
Oh
my
wow,
god.
there's the read.
Brave stuff.
Mix up. Oh wow. And that's a hard 4 next game, and Big is going to take that as well, going up 2-0 over Dizzy.
I actually think this would... I'd want to say this is an upset just because of how well we expected Dizzy to do. And he's done well to get this far anyway. But this really is a testament to how amazingly well Biggs is playing. Dizzy confirms into nut punch. Taking the plus frames again. Oh no, missed. That was actually really weird. You very rarely see that miss.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic. Still though, look at all that damage done already. Most of it on chip damage.
Nut punch. Here's the mix-up. Yeah, the staggers. Knowing he doesn't need to go for the 1-1-1. Not when he's got this much health. Especially when he's crouching. It is high at the end of the day. Jailing off a jump in. That's why you can do it after nut punch. Oh, catches the down 4. Now forced to break. And just like that, Biggs, within a matter of 10 seconds, is back in the fight.
Yeah, it's insane. Just like that. He just needs one good jump in to maybe do this. What goes under? Oh, but there we go. Jailed in from blocking the force ball, and that's going to do enough damage.
Super smart to go for the meter burn force ball, knowing he's going to be jailed from that distance. Guarantees a forward 3. Dizzy gets the launch. Yep, forward 3 nut punch. Here comes the pressure again.
Yeah, he tries to cartwheel out, but I think he messed up the meter burn input.
Yeah, I think that was an input error. Didn't get the armor, so it's not invincible. Dizzy tries to go for the wake up, and that's scoured out as well. That's another hit confirm, and now he's going to get the plus frames.
Okay, Biggs is in a bad situation here. That's a lot of life to come back from on a character that makes you block this much chip damage, and that's going to be enough. Dizzy able to fight back and claw another game on the board. 2-1 now. I
feel like at this level of play, being an amazing Johnny Cage player always came down to being able to understand how much meat you're going to build and how much damage it's going to do. You know, he didn't go for the 1-1-1 there to be plus on block. He just went straight in for the forward 3-3, meter burn force ball because it guarantees more. That was like the optimized way to get chip damage to win the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Jailing people into standing with Johnny Cage is so important. That's why the nut punch is the go-to way to end combos. And there comes the jumping again. But actually, funny enough, doesn't connect.
Ooh. Punish on the dive kick as well. Hit a little bit too high up.
Ooh. Yeah, the forward
in range again to punish. Dizzy on point now.
Some characters would kind of struggle to punish that instant dive kick, but because forward 3 for Johnny Cage is so advancing, he doesn't really have that problem. Watch out. Yeah, there's the break. Having to actually deliberately get hit by the jump in so you can break what comes next. That was one of the things you had to do against Johnny Cage. You didn't want to take the chip damage. You had to get hit and then break afterwards.
Okay, Dizzy getting another round on the board. 1 round away from tying things up 2-2.
Restand. Military stance mix up. Oh, doing down one into button presses. Dizzy gonna scout it out. It's not your turn. Oh, speaking of not your turn, Biggs fighting back.
Oh, instant dive kick. Biggs with that big read there. So how fast it be, but wow, Dizzy not messing around
whatsoever. There's the jail, challenging plus frames, already committing to the string, and there's another launch, has to break.
Okay, we even that again.
Oh my god, it went under the back 3.
Oh my lord, and he gets the hit. Dizzy on the verge of the miraculous reverse 3 games.
That's that tournament experience from Dizzy showing.
It's the composure, right?
He hasn't played in tournament in a long time, many years. And the second he's back here, showing why he was one of the best in the business, especially with Mortal Kombat 9. This is crazy. He mentioned that it's all about, you know, being impressive, and there's that counter poke on the armor. Wake up, I mean, it's a wake up attack as well, and it has got invincibility. That golden move.
Dizzy already half dead though.
Oh, expecting him to press the button. The bait, whipping the dive kick, knowing Dizzy was going to take the bait. And that's a near flawless match point
Biggs
for
able
Biggs.
to really bring this one back now. I mean, considering he was on the verge of getting basically just clean swept, right? 3 games. Being able to win that round is great for his momentum.
Uh-oh, I think that was an input error. I do not think that was intentional.
No, probably not. Has given Dizzy a chance to take almost a half bar of life.
Oh
wow,
my God.
wow.
My word. That was half a life bar of just 4-3. Come on
Fair
now.
enough. The stuff Johnny Cage players do, man.
I mean, they can
Blows
get
your
away
mind.
with it. It's such a good button, right? Oh, the downfall doesn't get crushed by the dive kick. This is Dizzy's game, and best case scenario, took a bar away from Biggs as well. This is match point, both players. Let's go.
Okay, this is it. Will Dizzy make the comeback, or will Biggs manage to put a stop to it?
Oh my God, the read!
Wow, that was
Expecting
so
the cartwheel. Dizzy not afraid to make the big plays. Now he has corner positioning. The staggers. Oh my God, the delay. Combo drop. Oh my God,
what a
Andy,
bait.
wake up. A little bit risque.
Oh no, he missed the air to air as well. He's doing all right. He has 1 bar. What does he do with it?
I mean, he could do anything. He could do anything with the threat of cartwheel, instant dive kick. This is down to the wire. Oh my God.
He
No
has the
break.
breaker.
Oh no, this is bad. It's jailed.
Oh, he
Oh
didn't
my
go for
God, what's
4-3.
going on?
So he was respecting the cartwheel. He was watched out for it. He's really terrified of the cartwheel, you can see. And there we go. Dizzy spaces the force moves perfectly. Was fearing the cartwheel, but not enough to a point that it let Biggs get some free space.
It just goes to show how much the matchup changes when armor that good becomes a threat. Because it's armor, amazing armor that is safe, versus unsafe invincibility. It's such an interesting metagame up close.
Against like 95% of the characters in this game, you block a meter burn force ball from Johnny Cage, that Johnny Cage player is going to press a button and move in and do something on it. But in this situation, he knew about the cartwheel, so he was worried about it. So he respected it. But that respect ended up winning him the game. I do believe we are moving on to our winners finals.
This is the big one.
This is going to be an exciting one for sure. It's going to be Sonic Fox versus Kerbalicious.
The juiciest of the juicy matches. I want to actually let you guys know, when this tournament was announced at Combo Breaker, Kerbo's first tweet, he directly atted Sonic Fox with, "I'm coming for you, little man."
I mean, well,
That
here
was
we go.
a straight up call out on Twitter.
Well, we're a few minutes away from seeing what's going to happen with that match, and this is now winners finals, so we're getting quite deep into this top 8 now. Not too long to go at all.
Now, I feel like this is going to be such a, I think for the fans of MK9, right, which is all of you and everyone around, right, this is a historical match because it's Sonic Fox, who had just started to come into the scene, but he didn't make a name for himself during the early days. You know, the glory days of MK9. He made a name for himself in Injustice 1. That was his breakout game. Kerbo, as another young competitor at the time, definitely did make a name for himself in MK9. So it's going to be a battle of Fox, who obviously his fighting game resume now absolutely speaks for itself, without question. But Kerbo was the first dominant young MK9 player.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny that, you know, this late in the future, these guys now collide in winners finals of the biggest MK9 tournament in many, many years.
But the big thing here, though, is that you know that Kerbo is probably really more hungry for this, I suppose. Because Sonic Fox, like you said, he is a top-level player at so many different fighting games now, but Kerbo really only played Mortal Kombat 9, like, competitively at this level. So, you know, he's going to want to get this win just to make sure that he's like, right, I am the best at this game. I was the best, you know, and he's going to prove that to himself. But Sonic Fox has a bit more to fall back on, really. But at the same time, you know, Sonic Fox is never going to pull any punches. You know, he's never not going to give this away.
Oh, without question, he's not going to. You know, this is going to be a crazy match. Hard to call the result, but I'll be honest, part of me really thinks Kerbo might be the favorite here because of just how much more preparation he has. And here comes a mirror match. Interesting. Haven't seen anyone mirror Fox in a very long time in MK9.
Yeah, this could be insane. We're seeing a lot of Sonya in this top 8, and I think it's quite understandable as to why. Very powerful character. We've got so many rushdown players in
Oh,
this
they've got
top
the
8.
same costume again. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. This is going to be winners finals. Mortal Kombat 9 and Combo Breaker. It's going to be old versus new. Sonic Fox and Kerbo. We're going to see who takes this one.
Alright, so I believe it's going to be Kerbo in the white vest and Sonic Fox in the black vest.
And the Sonya mirror, I mean, things just get even more wacky when it's two Sonyas. You thought armor was a big deal, the plus frames were a big deal. Now just take two of them, and it's even harder to keep up with.
It's very oppressive.
Kerbo dominantly taking round number 1.
At the same time, I wonder how many times we're going to see Armored Cartwheel like collide with itself in the set.
I mean, it does happen. In this mirror, in those situations where you're like barely minus and you both do it, there's just a trade. No one comes off better when it's 2 armored moves. Watch out for those down 4s. That's what those instant dive kicks are for. If you scout out a down 4 and you dive kick, that's a full combo. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be heavy damage too. And there it is, the armor coming through. Kerbo going to be on the receiving end of this one. Oh, the drop combo. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh, the whip punish. Here comes Kerbo. Another combo drop, both of them. I mean, to be fair, Sonya, one of her benefits as well was a small little hitbox. A little bit harder to combo. Oh, meter drain. I just saw meter drain. Is that the first time we've seen meter drain in the top 8? It is, but I don't think it mattered. Oh my god, no, he tries to go for the dive kick. He tried to go for a dive kick, but he just got a jump kick instead. That's like a magic pixel. Still managing to fight, and now Sonic Fox going into this round with full meter. Meter drain. What a read. Meter drain could be either. Plus no dive kick is one of the most unfortunate ways to lose a round. Break is forced, but if Sonya breaks, she still gets that OT. She can still dash up and be, you know, in the driver's seat, basically. He can cartwheel, no fear. Oh, that's a cartwheel too. Trailing off for 1. Oh, and I think he tried to go with his own. Yeah, can he remember? He's in the wrong range. You know, eventually he's going to get a finishing move at some point, just not yet. I mean, he's going for the same fatality multiple times. It's just at the wrong range, I think. Well, before he's just asking Kerbo, what's the input for that? What's the input? Imagine that, beating someone with almost not blocking, and then looking at them and going, what's the input for fatality again? I can't do it, but I'm sure I beat you. That's pretty amazing. But also a very Sonic Fox thing to do. Now, yeah, Kerbo's going to be thinking about it. He's not going straight in for a rematch. I understand that. I think actually the game kind of it started off really strong, and then it just went from bad to worse. You know, in that second round, where unfortunately did get hit with the meter drain, and he didn't get his instant dive kick. I mean, that was it. That game win was his. He just had to take it. But no, we're going to go in for the Sonya mirror once again. A raw jump in. Kerbo now is going to get the start. But no, the combo drop. These are definitely signs of a little bit of shakiness from Kerbo, which I kind of expected to see, because it's been a long time since he competed. But then on the flip side, Sonic Fox, you know, he's in a tournament near enough every weekend somewhere in the country. Mix-ups again. Wake up. Arc kick. Oh, there's the whiff. That's the thing about Sonya's cartwheel. It was so safe on block. The only way to beat it was to make it whiff, and then whiff punish it on the end. Jump in. Oh wow, Kerbo manages to get the cartwheel through. Sonic Fox opting not to break here because he's saving it for the cartwheel of his own. That might be enough. Oh, the mix-up. Oh my god. Oh, the jump in whiffed. And that was going to be the end of that one. Fox, actually a little bit of a head shake of relief. I think he's happy to take it. He was just looking for his moment to get that little quick poke in, and he found it. Oh, we see trades. As long as you're saving a bar cartwheel, I think you're in a great position, and that's why. By the time Kerbo finishes this combo, he's going to get block pressure. He's going to build another one. Look at the meter build. Yep, there we go. Kerbo's there again. Almost has 2 bars of his own. Oh, the second you block a cartwheel, it really is a mix-up of who's going to do it. Because it's safe, you know, there's so much you have to respect. Kerbo shouting it out. Deep jump Fox doing the same. Oh wow, the anti-cross up down 4. Oh, he blows straight through. Has to watch out. Oh, goes for the arc kick. Try and get what they do. He's still alive. Oh my god. Oh my word. Kerbo stays alive. He found the magic moment, and now Kerbo's going into round 3 with 2 bars. Yeah, it's definitely his advantage, I think. As long as he's got bar. Whichever Sonya has the bar, she really is the one that's in control. You always ignore the health bars unless it's like chippable life, because so much damage comes from 1 cartwheel or 1 opening. So he leads to plus frames for days. The launch. NJP, we're going to optimize here. Dive kick for more damage. We're going to finish it into restand. Wow. Oh, he drops it 41%. So much damage. Head down 1. I like it. He reads the jump out and gets a full confirm. Oh my god, the delay with the call out by Sonic Fox. Instant dive kick to challenge the military stance. I should be death. Guaranteed chip. No, he didn't go for the cartwheel. He was given a time. Sonic Fox has a magic pixel of life. Oh, and that's going to be it. Kerbo going to take game 2, tying it up 1 game now. What was that? That was a turbo bag. Normally it's Fox that has the fastest bags in the West, but Kerbo has something about it as well. Or is he going to challenge it at least for the weekend? Or at least the day, or the half hour, however long we have left on this top 8. Wouldn't surprise me considering how fast these games are going.
There's a lot of conversations going on between matches, I'm going to be honest. Well,
Everyone's here to have fun, I suppose, as
oh
well.
yeah, of course.
Everyone is friends. There's no bitter rivalry, I guess. Everyone wants to be the best, but I think we're all just appreciating playing MK9 again, to be honest with you.
Well, that's going to be Half-Life from Kerbo gone already. Yeah. I love that thing that Sonic Fox is doing, where he's just like reversing the. Is it reversing the wake-up input? Because he's like corpse hopping at the last minute.
It very well could be.
Oh,
It very well
Kerbo
could
with the
be.
break though. Brave breaker right there.
Let's just hope that break doesn't cost him dearly later. Goes in for the instant dive kick, and that's guaranteed chip. Problem is, he used his break early. Now his back's to the wall. He's in a bad situation. Oh, mix up off military stance again.
Yeah, that maximum delay wake up, but Sonic Fox is still ready to rush down. And again, nice throw.
Oh,
Oh, tackle.
I mean, it really is. It's a complete mix-up on what she's going to go for. Goes in, expects a cartwheel. That was the tech attempt. Oh, the clean jump in. This is not looking good for Kerbo in this.
Oh wow, exit jump cartwheel. That was such a good decision in that situation.
You know, eventually, he's going to get something. Oh, there it is. There it is. And we're in the Living Forest. This is my favorite one.
Oh, excellent.
So good.
Classic.
So good.
Well, that's 2-1 to Fox though. You know, he's happy about that. I mean, Sonic Fox is definitely. I mean, he said before that even Sonic Fox was kind of expecting Kerbo to win, but at the end of the day, like, you just can't count Sonic Fox out in a game that he cares about, you know.
Now, from one top tier to another, Kerbo's making the switch to Cabal.
Yes, indeed. There's going to be a bit of a change of pace here. He still has access to the armored threat with the Nomad dash. It's not quite the same. Oh, yeah, changing stage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a stage where there's a chance that a car can just drive in front and get in the way.
I guess this was kind of like, this was MK9's Sky Temple, right?
Kind of.
If things get in the way, we ban it.
Yeah. Inconsistent stuff to just obscure the visuals, so you may as well just get rid of it. Or just like agree to not play it if you want.
Okay, so Kerbo, this could be his final game in this winner's finals. Goes for the anti-cross up, cartwheel, but it worked. And there's the interrupt. That's an immediate message that you cannot go for the overhead.
The Sonic Fox was doing that against Sunk as well. Like, Sonic Fox definitely remembers how to play this matchup. A big part of it was the armored cartwheel at the kind of sweep distance.
But Cabal, if you're quick with those gas blasts, you can actually combo 2 gas blasts and then Nomad dash. You have so much time to convert. There's the reset. Kerbo looking good, and this really is Cabal. This is what made him such a powerhouse. Amazing rush down, but just look at the zoning, and he backs up so much. Oh.
Yeah, well, he's in now. What can you do with it? Uh-oh. At the very least, it forces the breakout of Kerbo, but if Sonic Fox wins this round, can you imagine? Oh, he tries. Doesn't have the health to absorb, though.
Gotta watch out. Thing is, he's on the hunt. The second you drop a single gas blast, Sonic Fox is in there. And now he's run out of screen space. Yeah, tried to use the Nomad dash just to reverse the corner positioning and get out. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Sonic Fox now has his back to the wall, and there's the clean jump. Cabal has corner damage of his own.
Okay, that's going to be another breaker. Kerbo has all that screen to work with. You just want to make the most of it. Sonic Fox doesn't have a bar, so he doesn't have to worry about cartwheel.
And this is another one of those NRS games where down 4's very, very advantageous on hit. So you can get a free mix-up really afterwards if you get it down 4, particularly Cabal. Oh, there's a convert. Now Kerbo, if he gets opened up one more time, it should be the round for him. Yeah, he tries to challenge the break. Interesting stuff.
Kerbo has been doing that a lot, though. Just those brave breaks just to try and still seize the round. Almost quite stubborn to let it go.
But it's going to be match point for Sonic Fox. 1 round away from being grand finals on the winner's side. Kerbo in trouble. On the instant jump, expecting the jump. That's the options that Sonya has. The second the respect is enforced, she just can go to town. Oh, mix up. Obviously that's a mix up between overhead hook strike and low buzzsaw.
Indeed, the cancels. There's the EX. Now he's out. As soon as he blocks the overhead, he knows it's his turn to do something.
Oh, the reset!
Oh, the reset!
Oh my word. He has 1 bar. Arm cartwheel, the respect is enforced, but Kerbo can't press buttons! Oh, the flash parry attempt. The block. Oh my god.
Sonic Fox, he wants to find his moment. Oh no, the projectile doesn't connect! And there we go. Sonic Fox manages to move on to grand finals on the winner's side, sending Kerbo to losers, who is actually awaiting the winner of our next game.
So, I mean, Sonic Fox, he's going to be feeling good about that. I'll be honest, it was hard to call because of just preparation
tough.
alone. But Fox showing why, you know, he's so prepared for every tournament, regardless of the game. I mean, he was not as prepared for MK9, but it's just his own fundamentals. You know, it's like riding a bike for him with NetherRealm games.
Yeah, of course. But it's the perfect character for Sonic Fox, right? It's the restand, it's the armor, it's the damage, it's the options. But at the same time, that's also a very Kerbo character, and Kerbo, you know, showing us his Cabal as well. Whether we'll see that more on the loser side, I guess we'll see, but we'll be seeing that soon as our next game, which is fighting for losers finals to get that match against Kerbo. It's going to be GGA Dizzy versus GGA Waffles in another GGA match.
I'm going to keep saying, like, what year is it? Because Waffles versus Dizzy to fight Fox or Kerbo, you know, particularly Kerbo, it's like...
It's the throwback, man. It's the ultimate nostalgia.
This is the tournament result that I think we're all expecting to see, but it's so insane to actually see it happen after all this time.
Okay, but here we go. This is Dizzy versus Waffles. It's that 2012 classic. The locals, the regionals, wherever it used to be, the majors, and here we are.
You know, it's funny.
Fast forward the clocks to 2018, and here we are, combo breaker, middle of Chicago again.
You know, it's funny that you should say locals, because, I mean, that was where locals reigned supreme back in the day. We had VSM in New York, we had GGA in Chicago, EGP in SoCal. I mean, that was constant grinding around the country.
I mean, you definitely needed to go to your locals back in the MK9 days, because the netcode for the game just wasn't very good for practicing competitive gameplay, right? Like, it served its purpose. You could play, you could have some fun, but generally speaking, if you wanted to get at a competitive level, you had to go offline, you had to go to your locals, because it just didn't give you the experience you needed.
Small little nuances, right? We're punishing things that were, like, you know, barely minus. Catching those small little conversions. It was so much easier to do if you had a local scene that could level you up. And a lot of these guys, you know, they're not just training buddies in GGA, but they're good friends and have been ever since MK9 came out. This game really did bring people together.
Okay, well, I do believe this is it. They have their buttons ready to go. Dizzy's donned the headphones. And I think we're good to get into our... What is this, loser semis?
I believe so. Winner of this moves on to fight Kerbalicious in the losers final.
All right, well, here we go. Kerbalicious awaits the winner of this match. Here we go,
so
Johnny
excited.
Cage versus Smoke.
Instantly backing up. I think Dizzy actually showing a lot of respect. Even though Smoke has that good runaway game with Smoke Bombs, has got some pretty effective long-range buttons.
Was that Shadow Kick a reaction on Smoke Bomb, or was it just a hella prediction?
I wouldn't put it past him. Dizzy, he has
the
some
reset.
amazing reactions, but yeah, there's that reset, forcing the break. Now we're back to that neutral bar situation, core pressing buttons.
Now Waffles has a really good runaway style with Smoke, and I can see that being really good in this matchup. Because that Smoke away, like Johnny Cage is going to spend the whole game just trying to chase him down, right? Just playing catch up.
The damage on that air to air.
I mean, they're looking to opt to end his combos in the Smoke away just to keep that distance between them. Oh wow! And if he does get close, he has access to the shake.
Yeah, the meat burn shake. And if it's one hit away from death, that shake becomes such... It's almost like a 50-50 against Johnny Cage. Either you're going to shake or you're not.
There's the break. You see him just doing that forward dash in his wake up now. Dizzy's trying to catch it, but it's such a hard lead to make on his part.
Yeah, Waffles pressing buttons on that jump in. I wonder what the challenge attempt actually was. You definitely need to hold after that nut punch. Oh, no anti-cross up attempt. Anti-cross up against Smoke when you've got no bar. It can be a death sentence if you catch the jump in.
Oh wow, he just got hit raw and he's got no breaker. And he gets reset. That one mistake has cost him the entire game.
Smoke is so good in this game when he gets a reset.
Yes,
One mistake.
indeed.
One mistake. And the fortunate reset situation. I mean, Waffles, he's the best Smoke at being able to time his combos to make it the most consistent, but it's never 100% consistent.
There's always that air of kind of mystery. You know, is it going to go for the reset or is it not? Tries to whiff punish, but isn't quite in range.
Yeah, tries to go for back two, but a little bit too far away. Smoke away, and again the Smoke away. He's going to be building bar. Four pressing buttons. There's that 4-3. Staggering to 1-1, and there's the shake. It gets him out of dodge. I mean, it gets
that was
him
going
out
to be
of
a
that
Smoke
situation.
1-2. Dizzy had no choice but to break that.
Oh my word. There's not enough punch. Alright, plus a block. Goes for the down 3, and they may be expecting a button press, and that's going to guarantee the jailing in forward 3-3. Forceful.
Definitely think Waffles conceded that one. You saw him get hit by the forward 3 at the end there. I think he realized that he was on chip territory, and there's no point letting Dizzy build all that bar. Remember, you build bar for having people block your attacks in this game, not dealing damage. But if you actually pay attention to the bottom of the screen, the meter build in this game is no joke. Like, you build so much off one string. Yeah, especially on block. And someone like Johnny Cage is just going to do that for days.
Deep jumping kicks. Another piece of tech you could do in this game, which was if you did your jump kick really late, you actually didn't bounce off them, and you were mad plus on block.
It's going to get tagged though. You have to be so careful whenever you don't block that overhead.
Oh, not pressing buttons! Not pressing buttons as such, just, I don't know, got clipped.
As deceiving second hit. Okay, nice confirm again. That's the read. So Waffles up to jump out again. Last time Dizzy was able to catch it, but not this time. Full jump in, instant break. No messing around. This actually should be it. If he plays his cards right, this should be guaranteed. And yeah, I actually love that awareness from Dizzy. Knowing that if Waffles is going to sit there and maybe look for an opening to escape, maybe Dizzy's going to stagger because he had a little bit of chippable life left. Just going for the grab, knowing he's going to block. Great decision. Okay, Waffles wasting absolutely no time, going straight in for that rematch. The no blood code mean they get the option for that quick rematch without having to worry about the outros. Also, no finishing moves. You haven't got to worry about getting babality. Yeah, that is true. I always kind of thought that sometimes maybe someone would turn on no blood just because they don't want to get babied. Maybe. But it takes 2 players to do that, so you have to be okay with it. Trying to catch him down again. Yeah, tries to deep jump that, yeah. Oh. Right, here we go. Gets caught by the final hit of that string, and that's the bit that launches. Oh, there's the overhead again, though. Dizzy has a breaker. Waffles actually didn't have bar to go for the reset. But Dizzy just trying to play it safe, I think. Holding on to the slight lead. Oh wow, that was so brave. Dash into the back 3, the launch straight away. If Dizzy's confident that you're going to press a button, he will back 3. Because the back 3 has such a high level of priority to it. You know, it can catch low pokes, it catches down 4s, it can catch advancing strings. And I fought Dizzy earlier on with Sector, and when he expected me to press a button, back 3 every time. And I ate it for breakfast. He has a great ratio on it, but that's going to connect there. Reset's going to come through, big damage. Set up from Waffles. Wake up. I love it from Dizzy. One of the first times I've actually seen him go for that wake up attack. But yeah, a bit too high up, so the smoke bomb doesn't connect. Anti-air standing 1, Johnny Cage. His anti-airs are some of the best in the game. And straight up. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't even go for corner pressure. Let's just get out of there. Gets the deep jump in, though. More 4-3s. And look at the bar. Jailing into force ball. And he's expecting a challenge, I think. Well, so much respect. Nice throw. Actually, that throw by itself might have kept him in the game, as now Waffles has the space. Down 4 connects. Tries down 2. I love the down 2 SM from Dizzy because that was almost guaranteed chip. So the only way that was going to connect is if Waffles messed it up. It's actually mad that Dizzy kind of just gave it so much respect after he had the blocked force ball. It's a plus on block. Obviously, these guys know each other really well, so he's going to be, I think, wary of Waffles' tendencies. Yeah, 100%. Whip punish. Oh, no, he tried. He tried. Walked straight into it, and he's lost 2 bars now because of it. That's a lot of damage he's now not going to be able to deal because he hasn't got the resources. The thing is, right, Smoke does reset damage with that bar, but if Johnny Cage has 3 bars and you have nothing, that is block death for days. 100%, yeah. But Dizzy's going to opt to use 2 bars of his own. Dizzy still has enough damage to get some block stuff. Waffles is still relatively starved in the meter department. I always found the invisibility to be really effective with Smoke, because if he whiffs buttons, it's kind of hard to whiff punish him if you're not particularly sure what button he's whiffed. You only really have, I think, you know, a few hints here and there, maybe animation size, but that's kind of it. You have very little to work with. He caught him jumping away. Waffles is now approaching a breaker. Oh, I love the patience from Waffles. Actually waiting for the down 3 to block, so it was his turn, and that's going to guarantee this next game. Yeah, that's it. 2-1 now. Waffles 1 game away from getting his run back against Kerbo. Kerbo is the guy that sent Waffles to losers in the tournament in pool play, so I know he's going to be hungry to get that run back. It was a decisive 3-0, but it's been a long time between now and then. More time to be warmed up as well, especially in this top 8 environment. You know, Waffles, he's no stranger to a top 8. There's that jailing, and that's why sometimes he shows respect, because the shake is an answer for it. Oh, there he is, the overhead again. Waffles is managing to hit opponents right as they land from their jump with that overhead all the time. Another throw. I love it because the down 4s, they're so plus on hit that you almost expect Smoke to press buttons. So dash up grab, super, like right there, super legit, but Dizzy wise to it 3 times later. Well, the thing is, like, because Smoke's only lows are the down 3 and the down 4 that don't do a lot of damage, your first instinct is to just stand block everything. And if you're just going to stand block, you just get thrown for days. Deep jumping kick, plus on block. Gets hit by the back 3, so he's temporarily somewhat out, but here comes the jailing. Johnny Cage's 4-3 is so dangerous, but the instant jump kick, what a read! Hold that down for again. Oh, he tried to nut punch, but he got thrown out of it. Wow. That was madness. And the air standing 2. Dizzy breaks. He's still confident he can take it. Oh, the shake challenge again. Waffles is on match point against GGA Dizzy. Here we go. Yeah, 1 round away from eliminating his teammate and getting his run back on Kerbo. Full combo. I love that combo so much. Oh no, he tried to reset off it. Almost. That would have been almost death. Almost death. That would have been incredible. Dizzy now approaching a breaker, but is it too late? Look at that life deficit. Oh my god. Jump kick. Waffles is just on fire. Yeah, Waffles looking good. No bar for Dizzy. This is worst case scenario.
but here comes the staggers. I mean, this has to be it. He has to win through this bit of rushdown right here. Uh-oh, he can't get hit by anything. Does he get opened up? No, he doesn't. There's the anti-air. He has to watch out for shake. Oh, press the buttons. I actually wonder if Waffles is trying to go for the shake there. Yeah, he's not going to go for forceful because he's caught him ducking. Can only go for it if they stand, and there's the shake trying to poke. One more of those will do it. Maybe a few hits. There it is, a shake again, back to back. Waffles is ready with it consistently and will be eliminating another GGA teammate as he's going to stay on the station, and Kerbo, without wasting any time, comes straight up, hungry to get back in. Now this is going to be losers finals. Winner of this is going to be fighting Sonic Fox in grand finals, so there's all to play for still. I mean, any of the three guys that are left in the tournament would be like an insane champion to win. You know, if Sonic Fox wins, it's the continuation of the streak, showing that he is still super dominant at the game. Kerbo winning is, what a lot of people have expected to happen. So for him to do so would be, nice to kind of cement it that he is a top player of MK9. And Waffles we haven't seen Waffles in ages. This is his game as MK9.
I mean, we'll never forget Kerbo's first entry to offline MK9. It was MLG where people were kind of naysaying Kerbo. They weren't taking him that seriously. I believe he lost near first round. I think it was like Forever King. I think beat him in winners, and then
if I remember right, it was Forever King.
He had the losers run from hell and got top 3, if memory serves me correct. And he was delivering babalities in losers left, right, and center.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's doing it now, so it's nice to see things haven't changed.
Yeah.
Now, I believe he played Cabal in pool play, so we're going to see him play Cabal again.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad call. Cabal, I think Cabal has got a really good way of dealing with smoke because he's in the air so often. Obviously, you have to watch out for shake, but the way you kind of approach smoke, Cabal has all the tools to get it done because he's basically a Swiss Army knife with loads of knives. Basically, that's Cabal in a nutshell. And Nomad Dash and first hit, taking the reset potential away from Waffles. And here comes that Nomad Dash to cancel pressure. So plus.
But we did see Waffles play this matchup really well versus Super, so he definitely seems to know the matchup. It's just Kerbo has this distinct aggressive style.
Also, we've seen a couple of those meter burn Nomad Dashes. He's spent a couple, and he still had bar to break. Like, this guy's built like 5 bars already, and there's a whip punish on Nomad Dash again. Couple of reps, there's the restand. Oh, and he must have expected a grab or something. He must have expected it. What?
He's just building bar and insane execution. Kerbo being a bit of a showman right now.
Yeah. You whiff those Nomad Dashes. You kind of see these little bits when a Nomad Dash connects. You're going to see Gas Blast's whiff. You see Nomad Dash's whiff. Because if you're crisp, it's just free bar.
I think was that a punishment? Gas Blast? He did the standing version.
Reset.
Oh, wow.
Every single time Waffles has reset, Kerbo has had the bar to break. Uh-oh. Full combo. I don't think he's going to break, actually. I think he's going to save it. Because obviously, if he catches Kerbo now, he's going to win the round because he has no bar to break.
But will he get the chance?
Yeah, he just needs to bank on landing the hit first.
Patience, the shake coming through.
Ooh. A little bit too far away for the back 2 to connect.
There's a shake again. 2 of them back to back now. But Waffles hasn't got a breaker anymore.
In this matchup in particular, the fact that Waffles is his consistent way to escape Nomad Dash cancel pressure being the shake that you need to spend a bar for.
Oh no! He didn't go for the unbreakable. A 3 down 4. He's doing Kerbo is determined to not cave and block high.
That's always the mix-up with smoke. How many down 4s do you eat before you eventually block low and then BAM! Overhead and you're dead. Those jump ins so much, and at any point he could grab. That's why the pressure was so real. Oh, there's the miss. Yep, if you mistime it by 1 moment and it's punishable on block, that's why you've got to be quick with your execution.
Also, there's the danger, right? If you drop a combo against someone like Smoke, that one punish could turn into a dead life bar.
Brave throws escape right there. And that could have gone pear-shaped. Nomad Dash cancel.
Waffles had a breaker though. Oh, but my word, Kerbo, the break stuff straight away.
Just not afraid. Kerbo, he's never been the kind of player that's shy of big decisions. Oh, but that was a bit too big.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. And that's going to be the first game.
He didn't even need that reset. The damage would have been sufficient, but he gets it anyway because the game just decided he deserved it. There we go.
You did say that Waffles has had a lot of time to kind of warm up and get ready during this top 8, and we're definitely kind of seeing it now. This was very one-sided back in pool play, but this is a different Waffles now than we saw earlier.
This is the Waffles that we remember. This is the crazy, defensive, amazing micro decision-making Waffles that we used to watch so many years ago. And here he is. Pressure for days.
Waffles, it was going to be risky for him to try and shake this because he's only got one bar to defend against it. Are you going to throw your only bar away on one interrupt? Oh, Turbo just being relentless, going in for the teleport because he has to try anything to get out. Uh-oh, clean jump. Yeah, break immediately. Do not get reset to death. The full life bar gone, but there's going to be a chance for Waffles. Is Kerbo going to break? And he's going to wait and see if it resets, and now he has to break. I like that though. He wanted to make sure that the reset was going to happen beforehand, just to not accidentally and preemptively waste it. Oh no! Goes in for the Nomad dash, but doesn't work. Waffles doesn't get the reset though, so he's still alive. Goes in for the counter or something, doesn't work out, but the interruption! Wow, wow, Waffles literally jumping out of his chair. Because of that, he's going to be pumped up. He's going to be 100% pumped. Now Waffles, he takes this round. It is going to be a 2-0 for the smoke right now. Well, still a bit of an ask considering Kerbo has up so much life. Oh, just the Nomad dash cancel pressure. It's just so aggressive, overwhelming. But he misses the last hit. Yeah, he drops the 4 on the end. That's unfortunate. There's the grab. I mean, trying to break that grab, it's risky business with the plethora of tools that Cabal has as well. But Kerbo in a good position now. Full bar. Uh-oh, wow. Raw smoke bomb gets that breakout straight away. Oh my overhead kick, that could have been huge. Yeah, it could have been, but he wasn't prepared. Clean jump in. Yeah, okay, but there's the break. Uh-oh. And the air standing 2, let's go. There's the pressure, the jump in. Oh, the read was on point, he was just a bit too far away for the jump to land. Kerbo just not afraid, and he catches the gas blast. There's the air-to-air, full combo, and the reset. Oh, he actually gets tagged, and Kerbo's ready. Yeah, there's Andy cross-up, and that's probably going to be the game for Kerbo. 1 apiece now. This is definitely, I think, a lot more of what we were expecting. 1-1 in this lose. I mean, this is one of the final sets of the tournament, you know. Everyone wants to get that run back versus Sonic Fox. Kerbo, you know he wants that run back. And Waffles would love an opportunity to fight Fox again. These guys haven't played for a long time. Yeah, have Waffles and Fox.
I mean, we're talking years. It's just been so long since we saw this game in this setting, but quite a fitting losers finals anyway. And I'm happy to see that it's not as one-sided as it was earlier on. Waffles really has managed to adjust. Some of those meter burn Nomad dashes, part of me thinks like maybe Kerbo's moving so fast with the pad that he's getting meter burn on accident, but he builds so much bar, it's actually not the end of the world if that's the case. Indeed, Waffles already down quite a lot of health here. Oh no, missed the gas blast. Oh, didn't miss that one. He went for another one, he would have get the full combo. Yeah, it doesn't even want to. I actually respect that from Kerbo, not even risking an anti-cross-up. Because you don't want to eat a full combo into a reset death. Oh wow. My god, no fear!
I mean, he did have a breaker, so I guess it wasn't the end of the world if he got blocked by that. I mean, that's always been a big thing about MK9. You can't afford to take risks if you have a breaker, especially with how fast you build bar. Particularly the higher tier characters that do get you blocking for days. You know, meter build is not going to be something you're short on. Oh my god, and the second you try and press the button, you're down 3s, which is plus on hit. Oh, there's the grab. I love the way Kerbo's using those. I mean, Waffles is obviously content to block because you kind of have to with Cabal, but that does mean that grabs are a big threat. Quickly jump in. Yep, there's the shake.
He just went for another grab too.
I think that's why we see the shake. It really is just a get off me move. It's not to do damage to Cabal, it's just to get Cabal off his face. Oh my god, Waffles is not in a good position though. He needs to get a reset, but
yeah, that's almost block damage. Yeah, down 1, that's going to do it.
Okay.
That's 2-1 to Kerbo now, 1 game away from getting the run back.
Close games right here.
I mean, Kerbo definitely has kind of turned up as well. You know, Kerbo in game 1, there's a chance. Do you reckon he was maybe a little bit down over what happened in winners against Sonic Fox and just needed a little bit of time to get back into his normal self, perhaps?
It's very likely. You know, we definitely could have seen it. Because, you know, Kerbo, these guys thought earlier it was a dominant win for Kerbo. He knows he has what it takes to actually beat Waffles. And after that first game, he really has turned up the dial. And another anti-air Nomad dash. He's going to get the reset. Standing 2 into Nomad dash actually is an infinite if you have perfect execution.
Oh wow,
so hard to do.
He baited out the shake, but still pressed the button too early.
Obviously, we've seen so many Cabal players over the years that just were out of this world. One of the big ones, you know, being Rio. Shouts to Rio.
I mean, of course, cannot forget Rio.
Premier Cabal player for the longest time. Kerbo sort of taking that mantle right now.
Oh, wow. Raw smoke bomb. And Kerbo actually doesn't have a breaker. Oh no, he dropped it.
Forward doesn't connect.
Oh, and he crossed up. And then you see Waffles trying to go for that conditioning. You know, the overhead is what gets Smoke the majority of his damage, you know, potential for those resets. So he wants you to block. He wants you to block low because he wants you to get hit by the overhead. That's why you see Smoke players go for like 5, 6 down forwards in a row. It's all just trying to get you to crouch. All right, lands a clean opening. No breaker on the side of Kerbo. Right, yeah, he's going to take the damage for what it is. I think he's going to wait until Kerbo has, like, you know, almost no meter before trying to go for it. But now it might not even be his decision to make. And there's the flash parry, using the armor and the cancel to just walk through whatever they did. Okay, this might be it. One more rep. One hit here, and that's going to be it. Oh, he connects the back two for airborne. The blocks. Oh my god, the whiff! No, he doesn't confirm it, but it won't matter as Kerbo is going to be taking out Waffles at the tournament and getting his run back against Sonic Fox. But I mean, props to Waffles for getting so far and having such an impressive showing anyway. Obviously, it's been quite a while since we when we all had the chance to see this, so Waffles showing up in force.
It is so good to see all these guys again. Shouts to Waffles for getting as far as he did. You know, the smoke of the world without a shadow of a doubt.
No, absolutely.
And still to this day, the best smoke around. But it's time for our grand finals of Mortal Kombat 9 at Combo Breaker 2018. It's going to be Kerbalicious on the loser side, and then the Eternal Echo Fox, Sonic Fox, on the winner's side.
All suited up as well. You know, is this the first
How
Combo
does he
Breaker we've
play
seen?
in that?
I mean, evidently quite well.
It's just, I mean, it is kind of remarkable, to be fair, because there's no getting around the fact that it's going to be harder to play video games in that.
But not hard enough that you can't win major championships, apparently.
Indeed.
Still, though, this is what it all boils down to. We've all come together to play MK9 again for what could be one last time competitively. And it boils down to Sonic Fox, who is still the reigning EVO champ, against Kerbalicious, the young Kerbalicious, returned to us again all these years later. And I believe Kerbo is running Cabal from the start. Now we're going to see the button check, or they can go straight in.
I think a grand finals Cabal versus Sonya wouldn't be too unbelievable. These two characters at the top of the tier list, but they're going to be button checking first.
I will say it's quite a fitting character matchup, right? Cabal versus Sonya in grand finals Combo Breaker is about what we expected. But this is it, guys and girls. Grand finals for Mortal Kombat 9. Let's get this going.
Now, what we get, I'm actually really curious. I'm going to say to the crowd right now, if you like Kerbalicious, give us some noise. All right, that's not too bad, but if you like the Fox, give us some noise. All right, so it sounds like I think the crowd slightly favors Fox, but Kerbo's got some love as well. Cabal is definitely a character that can get the job done. Now, I wonder, on this loser side, is Kerbo going to be warmed up? Is he going to be aggressive? He can't drop a single Nomad dash because Fox will make him pay for it.
Oh, or he can just do it like that. He didn't even have a breaker. That was just a hard read on Kerbo's part.
Got to watch out for that grounded gas blast. If you don't do the instant air, that's not a great situation to be in, especially against Sonya Blade.
You can see, I don't want to say the fear, but Kerbo really having the respect of Sonya, right? He is content just going for so many gas blasts because he just needs to keep this character as far away as possible.
Now, that is the interrupt right there. If he goes forward more into overhead, if you get the good read on that, you're going to get a full combo, especially if you got a fast jab. Sonya with one of the faster jabs in the game.
And there's that wake-up reversal again, but it did make, I mean, I'm not sure if it reverses the inputs, but at the very least, it did make Kerbo dash in the wrong direction.
Yep,
oh, there we go.
Meteor Burn Ring Blast, just so you can't crouch it, just to get that guaranteed bit of chip damage, and Sonic Fox is going to take this first round.
Full screen game though, Kerbo does have a lot of screen, build some of that bar up. If ideally you can build a breaker by the time your opponent gets in, you're going to keep yourself a lot safer. He does have Sonic Fox back to the wall. I don't think he even wants corner pressure. I think he's just content to play the game mid-screen. Just don't give him the space.
Well, Cabal doesn't need the corner to be effective. That's always been what makes the character so strong. Anywhere on screen, he's in control of the situation. And another interruption, Sonic Fox. With the awareness, young man reactions.
Wow, that was beautifully approached by Sonic Fox. That dash block, dash block, dash block. And the second he got in range, Meteor Burn cartwheel. Ooh.
This isn't going to be over, but one more opening might be.
Oh my god!
Arc kick!
Oh my goodness!
He's dead.
And that's it. One game on the board already, and he gets the fatality this time.
You know he spent the whole time in the crowd going, how do I do it again? There it is. Now we got it.
I mean, it took like 5 goes, but we got there in the end.
So game number 1, I got to say that was good fashion, convincing fashion.
Oh, absolutely. And Kerbo still looking in good shape, but at the end of the day, he is in loser side, and it's historically in the NetherRealm community, it has been quite difficult to not only win Grand Finals against Sonic Fox, but to do so when you've got to reset him first. It's historically been quite a task.
Absolutely, and I feel like of all the characters that can really bring it to Cabal, I think Sonya really is one of those characters because of mobility, because of aggression. But you know, any character in the game, if they block that down forward to military stance, you kind of have to hold it because it is so plus. All of the on-hit things to deny the wake-up attack situation, deny armor situations because she's so advantageous. Cabal has to hold that much like everyone else in the game.
There's up the patience. I love it. Kerbo is managing to hold himself back now. He's trying to bait it out the best he can. There's the low. Yep, at any point he can go for the overhead strike or the low buzzsaw. It is going to be somewhat of a mix-up, although a little bit reactable. I know the buzzsaw's a bit quicker. I'd say Fox is definitely not been getting hit by too many of that. Even though it is a mix-up, he's definitely ready to deal with it. Here's that dash block again. I mean, the patience. He doesn't do crazy mix-ups. Down 4, cartwheel from that range, connected.
My word. Down 4 cartwheel, actually a true combo if it catches the opponent airborne. One of the only characters in the game that can down 4 into special and actually still get a combo if they try and jump.
Okay.
Confirm, Kerbo.
Yeah, Kerbo being on point right now. It's not easy to confirm these strings, especially when you're worrying about on block, you have to do a full cancel. It's not a very easy character to play, and that's going to be it. The game goes towards Kerbo.
He just tried to do... Well, I don't actually know what he tried to do. He tried to do something. I'm not even trying to pretend to remember what it was. But the important thing is he got a game.
Indeed. I mean, that's going to be good for him, his kind of like mental game, right? Knowing that he is able to take a game here with Cabal. I don't think, did he take a game with Cabal on the other side? No, he changed to it.
I know he came close to, but just Fox just, had the edge on him basically. But looking better in this Grand Finals, I think Cabal really is the solution here.
Oh no, full string doesn't connect, but keeps himself safe anyway. Oh, the jump in completely misses. Oh
wow.
My god, armor meets armor.
It's a rare trade seeing armored moves collide the way they do. I think he tried to flash parry, but a little bit potentially late. Got caught when the armor had actually disappeared. Oh, conversion on the gas blast. And there's that reset. Pressure for days. Yep, expecting an interrupt, so he goes in for the buzzsaw, goes in for it again.
Yep, sweep the lane. Okay, Kerbo looking tidy. Not looking like he's being so afraid anymore. Oh, I had that last minute decision to go for the kick instead. That was definitely like an anti-airable distance.
Yeah, if you're on point with those gas blasts, it really is so difficult to get in on. He catches final
that
hit.
actually could be a matchup changer here, because Sonic Fox has gotten so much mileage out of the forward dash and the cartwheel, and Kerbo was able to just break the armor. Or at least attack him when the armor had ran out at least.
Down ones are going to collide. Kerbo once again goes for the overhead. No interruption attempt from Sonic Fox. I think he's getting a bit wary of those buzzsaws that are hitting him. Yeah, and Kerbo, he's really trying to not get interrupted here. And he crossed up. He's got a breaker, but no opportunity to spend it. Here comes Kerbo.
Okay.
Second game.
Yeah, that's a big deal for Kerbo now. 1 game away from resetting the bracket already. Again, it's crazy how fast these sets are going by.
I mean, it literally is in the blink of an eye.
It's such a fast game. And especially when you've got characters like Cabal, like Sonya, like Johnny Cage, Smoke. These characters that just make your life bar just disappear.
And there's the grab. I mean, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Teching grabs against Cabal, Nomad dash cancel is so risky. Any meteor to hit confirm will do the job afterwards if he thinks you can attack.
Oh, again, there's that last minute jump kick. If Kerbo knows he's about to be anti-cross up, the jump kick just to make it a little bit difficult.
It's the difference in priority. If you think they're going to anti-cross up, jump kicks have a lot more priority on grounded normals.
Oh wow, raw uppercut.
Tries to wake up Nomad dash, but a little bit too active on that ring blast. Wow. I mean, he gets one Nomad dash, he's actually going to win the round.
Oh, the jump wow, that jump in so nearly connected.
Sonic Fox not going for the anti-cross up. Are we going to see a wake up?
Oh my god, the double buzzsaw. Kerbo is on reset point, just like that. Wow, this is a full whip punish. Kerbo is switched on right now.
Resets. Here comes the pressure. Back to back down 3. They're going to be plus on hit. You press the buttons, you got to watch out. The threat of the Sonya armor is going to be oh so apparent. Now he's got 2 bars. Does he save it for cartwheels? Does he break? That's the question.
Fox has already lost like over half his life. He hasn't got much long left.
Oh, the whip! Oh my god, the full whip. This could be it. Is he going to build breaker in time? I'm not sure.
He does. Only just though. No more opportunities. And there's the anti-cross up. And straight back to player select. Kerbo manages to reset the bracket against Sonic Fox. We are down to one final, best of 5, and wow, Sonic Fox has gone to Melina, the original main from MK9. Now, question is, does he stick out for the whole set, or is this just testing the waters? This was the character that he came onto the scene with. This was the character that put him on the map. And you didn't believe it or not, it actually was the Flesh Pit costume as well. He only ever used it. And now, that down 4. I mean, this is one of the best buttons in the game, is Melina's down 4. It goes so low to the ground. Now, she's tricky. She's very, very slippery, and she has some deceiving plus frames, that being one of her plus on block normals. You have to kind of think to yourself, Kerbo, he's definitely used to fighting the Sonyas and all the top tiers, but how ready is he for Melina? I mean, that's a good question. How ready can you possibly be for this character? Least of all, Sonic Fox's Melina, which was the best Melina in this game. Even at a young age, when he was competing at 13 years old, he had the best Melina. Well, he's still got the knowledge. He went for the neutral crouch, the down 1. Kerbo's still aware. Oh my god. Oh, that was injustice. That was a sick mix-up. There's the Nomad dash. Corner damage. Here he goes. Again, doesn't have a breaker. This combo won't kill. Just going to get him in mix-up potential. Oh, there
the
he is.
double, but it's not enough. The wake-up roll. Sonic Fox on the magic pixel manages to steal away round number 1.
Wow. You can't even see his life bar. That's insane. My word. The ultimate clutch. Dive kick connecting strong. And oh my god, there's the last minute mix-up. Sonic Fox is not afraid. How has he still got a Melina that's good? He's not been playing her all day. I mean, how does he still remember all this? This is insane. I thought for sure he would have just prepared his Sonya. And he crossed up. Plenty more work left to go. Sonic Fox not going to be too worried about getting 1 bar out of Kerbo. It means he's got no bar. Doesn't need it. Right, there's the punish. Melina's ball roll actually was quite specific. You know, you actually couldn't punish it on the ground like you could other buttons. It had to be while she was in the air. Oh wow, yeah, that jumping connected clean. He definitely wasn't ready for it. That should be a punish. Yeah, there's the break, but oh my god, one more hit for the wake-up buzzsaw. Instant startup. Meaty jump kick for the plus frames. Oh my wow, god. No fear. Kerbo just says screw it and goes straight for the Nomad dash. That's going to take him around 2. Dude, between rounds, these guys are giving themselves some cheeky looks. Like, they really are. There's so much, like, charisma on the stage between them. Wow, that raw Nomad dash. Not afraid. Here comes the reset. Nomad dash cancels, goes in for the low, because again, he's worried about the interruption. Although I do wonder what her interruption options are compared to Sonya's. I mean, Kerbo definitely remembers how to punish these. I mean, the dive kick was such a crucial thing to take away in this matchup, and Kerbo knows. Oh wow, cancels it. The reactions from Kerbo. So Sonic Fox had a really strong round 1, but it's definitely starting to get away from him now. Now Kerbo has built that bar. Oh, no! The down 4 actually goes somehow through deep jumping kick.
Oh my lord,
this could be a huge turn of events for the game. Don't drop this.
Is that going to do enough?
Should be a game. I believe so. He's going to get a reset on this. Guaranteed chip damage, and there's nothing Fox can do but to try and hold up and pray that Kerbo mistimes it. All right, so Kerbo not only reset the bracket, but won the first game of the reset. You know he's feeling some kind of momentum right now. This could be huge. Cabal was definitely the best choice. Yeah, absolutely. The switch to Cabal has been night and day. You know, he looked good in the mirror, but it just doesn't hold a candle to how comfortable he seems with Cabal by comparison. Goes in for the jump kick on the cross up again, expecting a down 1 or something. Full combo from Fox. He had a good start last time though, and it did slip away from him. It did, but you already seen the difference from when you don't have the access to the armor, like her damage output isn't quite as severe. You can definitely see the difference in characters. Oh my word, he didn't even need the deep jump kick. A forward full connects regardless. The cancels are huge, spending bars. Oh wow, the raw roll. Sonic Fox with a huge read. Fully unsafe on block, but I think it really is risk versus reward, which is what Fox was known for back in the day. High risk, high reward. I think it was, oh my god, speaking of high risk, high reward, I think it was his Melina that really kind of gave him that reputation, especially with the way he used to play her. Restand. Does he get it? Oh, he presses buttons. Instant break. Oh my god! Lord Kerbalicious! He fears no one. Absolutely no one. Sonic who? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, he missed the knee. Sonic Fox throwing a lifeline here, and he will take it. Oh my word. Yeah, good dive kick. Excellent stuff from Fox. Still in it. You know, he's not getting frazzled at all. Still playing fundamentally strong, but just nice. Kerbo making the crazy reads. Uh-oh. Oh,
Good
That
stuff,
roll.
Fox, actually, because he still has access to his bar. Didn't have to break that. And there's the situation. I love that the setups he would do where he would whiff the dive kick on purpose to be point blank to get set up. It was really smart stuff. Yeah, well, it's clearly working out for him, and he's going into this round with a full stick of butter as well. 3 bars to work with. Having a breaker,
jump
again.
It's so important to have a breaker in this game. Like, it's night and day. Cancel again.
The second you try and press a button, he down 3s. It's so demoralizing with the crush. It comes out again. You can't press buttons against Cabal when he goes for it.
Okay, this round is going to be one of those crucial turning points. If Kerbo wins this and he's 1 game away from winning, you know he's going to be feeling it. But if Sonic can get this one back to tie it, it's going to be so much better all around.
Kerbo's getting some really, he's trying to punish that roll, but he's getting some really funky conversions and it's just not working out.
Yeah.
It's allowing Fox to keep his bar because he doesn't need to break because the combo's being dropped.
So even though this is like the second game of the reset, Kerbo's actually looking more uncomfortable in this one than he was in the first.
I definitely agree.
There's also the chance that Sonic Fox is obviously just getting a bit more used to the character change, remembering how to play the matchup generally with Melina. And that huge read is basically what won him the first round, and it's probably lost him the game, unless he can get a clean hit now.
Which is definitely possible. This is Cabal we're talking about. Oh my god,
Oh
the
my
pressure.
lord.
The
Oh
pressure
my
is
lord.
real. The pressure is real
Oh,
with the
the
NJP!
read!
An NJP there? That was a galactic read.
It's like Sonic Fox, he had a success in Mortal Kombat X and he brought a few things back with him.
What, instant NJP?
Instant NJP is one of them.
Hell yeah. Well, we're now 1-1 after this bracket
We
reset.
are indeed. Are we going to be trading games until the bitter end? That's what we want to find out.
This is what we came here for. This is what we were hoping to see. It's going to be 1-1. Melina getting the job done.
Oh no, misses completely. No first hit got so far. Oh, and it's going to go to Kerbo.
Wonderful read on the down 4. If you're going to try and poke with the down 4, Nomad Dash, just choose that up for breakfast.
Oh, another big hit on the roll. I mean, to be honest, I do respect it. The rolls are unsafe, sure, but it just is it's trying to occupy that neutral space, so Kerbo just can't do, well, this, right?
Oh. It's trying to get him to worry about something, you know, something to think
Oh
about,
my
so he can't
lord.
just go ham.
He did it again.
He did
He
indeed.
did it again.
Well, it's
And again.
the reactions on the
He
jump
did
back.
it again.
Right, there's the grab.
Oh my.
Or press the buttons, but the conversion from Fox.
Now
Drops the combo.
That actually looked like a drop combo before, but it just seems to be some crazy conversion.
Oh. That
Read
should
the
be a
patience.
guaranteed
Oh, no.
that one.
He missed it.
Yep. Really nice side toss timing, but there's the delay from Kerbo. Just this time waiting for the side toss and then reacting accordingly, rather than doing the down 1 preemptively. Oh, conversion.
Makes you wonder
Oh
if
my
those
God.
makes you wonder if those raw dashes are really kind of putting that. I don't want to say fear in Sonic Fox, but he's definitely concerned about it.
I mean, I think they do put the fear in you. If you're against a Cabal that just is not afraid, he tried to go for the anti-air there again, didn't quite work, but if he's not afraid to go for those full screen dashes, it's a full combo into setup, into pressure. You know, like, the reward on those Nomad dashes is insanity, and there's a conversion. He's going to build a breaker, only if he gets opened up again. There's one more chance! Wow. They're going to trade 1 bar for 2. Now, no one with any resources left, but Kerbo with the round advantage.
Pressure. Sonic Fox doesn't want to give him any opportunity to breathe. And that kick.
Wow. Oh my god! He just gets the meaty outright Fox. I mean, you really felt like that was going to be his round to win. Waiting for the anti-cross-up, but it wasn't there.
No,
Showing the
not quite.
respect.
Makobo now 1 game away from taking the tournament. He's already reset the bracket. He's now up 2-1. I mean, it's been the character change to Melina has really changed the pace of this grand finals, I feel. It's really slowed the matches down, but I mean, it needs to. Melina is not the character that can play at the same pace as Sonya.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
it kind of really enforced just how difficult it actually was to play Melina at this level against this tier of characters. Now, Melina, she wasn't a top 5 character. She had matchup issues. She was a lot of work, you know. But the fact that Fox can use this character against the likes of Cabal and be in grand finals and look strong is so impressive in its own right.
There you go, Kerbo looking good here again. This is going to be a full corner combo. Gets the reps. There's the setup.
Oh no! Yeah, he drops the Nomad Dash. That's going to be a full combo punish, and that's why you've got to make sure your counters are on point. I almost think
Fox, there's the break.
I almost feel like that wake up was a reaction. Like that's such a telegraphed up form.
My lord, he did it again.
He just doesn't care.
But that was at a range that the down 4 was a threat. I think he was just trying to whip punish the down 4. And that's going to be reset. Oh, I like that. I like that option from Sonic Fox. The roll was the only thing that could get away from the chip. But regardless, Kerbalicious is now on tournament point. If he can take this round from Sonic Fox, he will be a combo breaker champion for Mortal Kombat 9.
And he cross up roll. This is good. Signs of life from Sonic Fox. Has him in the corner. Melina's corner damage and her corner pressure is really scary. Here we go. Oh, wow. Some weird cross-up stuff going on. Really, there wasn't a block button. There's the cancels again. Oh, we connects it. I love the hit confirm. The second Kerbo saw. He was ready to hit that nomad dash and let it rock. I mean, if you play the game, at this speed, you're going to be able to hit confirm something like a forward 4. That's so impressive. Here comes the reps, and here comes the reset. This could be a tournament-winning setup. Can he get out of this? Oh, he blocked it! He's going to bet the farm, and this should be the combo. No, he drops it! Uh-oh. Has he given us the reactions? And Kerbalicious with the amazing reactions is going to be your Combo Breaker 2018 champion for Mortal Kombat 9. Give some noise to our new champion. Kerbo came here to play. He called out Fox online. He was confident, and he bodybagged his way into this top 8. He had to fight for it in the top 8, but he was able to be the champion against Sonic Fox. That was the grand finals we wanted to see, but I gotta say, huge props to Kerbo for bringing his A game, but being confident from start to finish. Wow, incredible. Absolutely incredible stuff. And obviously, huge shout outs to Sonic Fox for getting second place and managing to get grand finals winner's side. Obviously, a champion in his own right, but today, the crown goes to Kerbalicious, and how deserved. This guy has been playing every day from February to now. I don't even know how he's been practicing, like who he's been playing against, but clearly came ready and prepared and is going to be your winner today. I feel like that was the exact tournament we wanted to see. I had fun. It was, I mean, obviously shout to Rick and the Hado and the Combo Breaker team. NetherRealm for supporting this tournament. NetherRealm for making Mortal Kombat 9. But I mean, this was such a celebration of the game that started the journey for basically every single one of us. You know, this was our first serious game. Everyone in the background, you know, all the players up here, we all started with MK9. So many people that are in the community today owe their entire interest in competitive video gaming to this game, you know, to Mortal Kombat 9. It was this game that got us into it, and it's this game that has kept us around. It's the franchise and its continuation, and it was a straight-up honor to be able to call the action and to see this level of gameplay for what could potentially be one last time. Who knows, but we'll have to wait and see. But I believe we do have an award ceremony coming up soon, so we'll get you guys over to that as soon as the guys are ready. But I mean, just seeing these 8 guys on the stage, you know, what a perfect top 8 to finish this kind of game off with. I think Kerbo's going to be feeling good about that. But no, we saw, I think, Chicago come out in absolute force. You know, I'm just looking right now.
I mean, shout outs to GGA, man. Shout outs to GGA 100% for really. Oh, okay, cool. Excellent. So I've just been informed, so we're actually going to be good to get this award ceremony good to go. So in 7th place, it's going to be Coalition Dab. And also in 7th place, JWE Comp Bros. Well played, guys. Going into 5th now. 5th place, it's going to be Biggs. Now I'm going to call him out, even though he's not here, I'm going to call him out anyway because, my God, he played well. It's going to be Sunk in 5th as well. Now moving on into our top 4, the original Johnny Cage, GGA Dizzy. And coming in 3rd place, the smoke player of the world, it's GGA Waffles. Now you know him and you love him, it's Echo Fox, Sonic Fox. And it's going to be your Combo Breaker 2018 MK9 Grand Champion. It's Kerbalicious! Wow, the lights are going crazy too. Of course it is. Of course it is. That's all we have time for, guys. Thank you very much for watching. You guys are the MVP. Shoutouts to NetherRealm. Shoutouts to the Combo Breaker staff. And shoutouts to you guys for watching the action live in the venue. Thank you very much for watching, guys. You can follow us on Twitter at P&D Ketchup and Mustard. Little plug right there. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next tournament.